Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Arch? What's happening?
Where are you?
I'm in the city. I'm hanging out here with the dogs.
Why are you doing that, Timmy? Timmy, you don't have money to be in the city. Get out of that. It's
No.
expensive.
Hold on a second. I'm not.
What are you
here
drinking?
with
Water.
cars
I hope
and
you're
cons.
drinking
I'm
water.
not.
Is that water?
No. Actually, Humble Pine
slow
got
down.
this for me.
Who?
Humble Pine. I mean, with Humble Pine, I'm with Tommy and OC. I'm in good hands. I'm not with stingy cars and cons.
Yeah, just make sure you're not left with the bill, Timmy. Be very careful. I like the way you did it. Just
Yes.
1 minute.
Okay.
I like the way you did it when you were with me. You were so scared of being stuck with the bill when we were in London. No. You want a water? No. Didn't want nothing.
No, I don't.
No. You were so.
I was so traumatized. I was traumatized, Art.
Because you were stuck with the bill. Okay, fair enough. Timmy, Timmy, how did you do a show today? How was Super Chats?
No, I didn't do the show. I did not do the pre-show. The super chats are cactus, cacti, cactus.
Is it that bad, really? Seriously, is it really that bad? It's worse.
You know, I figured if I'm gonna take a day off out of my busy schedule, then it's gonna be today. I'm gonna go. By the way, I got a gift for ER. You want to see a gift for ER, Art? I got a gift.
I'd love to see a gift
from heaven. It's a gift from heaven. You're not gonna believe this. You know what happened? Even like this stocking, you're not gonna believe this. First of all, by the way, new sneakers. Okay. Anyways.
Oh.
Let me show you.
Are they cooked?
No, brand new. No, I just got them.
Brand new.
Fresh. Yeah. Fresh. Look at this. Look what I got for ER.
Not cooked.
Arch. It's gift from the heavens.
Holy shit. Beautiful.
Yeah, I walked in.
That's a nice gift. We'll organize.
Yeah.
We'll get that sent to her.
I thought I was gonna bring it with me to Australia when I'm coming to Australia.
Sure.
We're gonna have everyone
we
sign
can do
in.
that.
I'm gonna create a gift. Look at this. Mission to Venus. How beautiful is that?
That's really nice.
I was searching for a gift for ER.
Yeah.
And I thought, what the hell am I gonna get for her? What am I gonna get for her?
Yeah.
And you know what? I went into the store, and what happened was there was a guy that walked in with me at the same time, right?
Yeah.
And this guy asked whether they have watches as well, whether they have these what are they called? Speedies, right? And you know what happened? The lady told him, no, they don't have anything. And then he left. He went outside, and she kind of whispered at me and said, hey, come here. We have Mission to Venus. Would you be interested? And, I was like, Mission to Venus? Are you talking about the pink one? And I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah. How much was it?
And I was just 300 US.
Fuck. Aussie expat watches $2. How do I contact the wizard? I have a trade. Wizard is simple. He is
justin-time.ca on Instagram.
Justin-time CA on Instagram. He's in Canada. There you go.
Justin-time.ca.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Timmy, that's amazing. I'm glad you're sending that to ER.
Yeah.
Timmy,
it's a perfect gift. It's a perfect gift.
Just show that again. I'm going to take a photo on the screen, and I can send that to her.
Yes. 1 second. It's Here
we go. Show me the gift. Show that to me again.
Showing it to you. Here we go.
Yeah. Do you want to show the watch? Or you can't? It's stuck there.
No, I can open it. No, I can open it.
Okay.
I can't put it on the wrist, but I can.
No. I just want to see it in the box.
Yes.
That's the pink one, is that right?
Yeah, it's the pink one.
Beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, you put it back now. Put it back. Mission to Venus.
Yeah, Mission to Venus. What do you think, Arch? It's amazing.
It is amazing.
Can you believe it? I was shocked because I was looking for a gift for ER since I'm coming to Australia. Bondage so generously paid for the ticket.
Gift.
And I was thinking something for our biggest patron. We wouldn't be here without ER. And it's a watch. It's not too expensive, but it's hard to get. And
it's not too expensive, but it is very sweet. It's special.
Yeah, it's hard to get. It's impossible. These are impossible. And Arch, it's the message. Do you understand? I went in, and the only one they had, and there was 2 men who refused to take it. They were offered it, and they were refused. They refused it. So it was destiny. And I was just talking to her yesterday. I couldn't believe it.
Speaking of destiny, look who the dog has brought in.
Marky.
Timmy, you're having like a good day today. For whatever reason, and this is like shocking to me, but to see you out of the dingy Brooklyn apartment where you live covered in dust with a roommate, you actually look pretty damn cute today. I don't know. What happened? How'd that happen?
Marky, I love you, Marky.
Look at you getting vitamin D. You're getting vitamin D, and but I mean, are you getting any D?
Hey, I am. I did. I got so much vitamin D.
No.
Tommy. Vitamin D. Oh,
there we go.
I'm gonna get some vitamin D later tonight. You know it. That's why I'm gonna stay late in the city. You know it.
All right. Timmy's grinder is going off. I hear it in the background. Ooh, nasty. Archie, do something, Archie. Take control.
Yes, we can do that. Hey, what's going on with our favorite dog trainer? What's going on? Tell us the story. I got a friend of mine. He wants to become a dog trainer. He's in Australia. What advice would you give him?
I would tell him to join TAFE. TAFE, T-A-F-E.
Yes. Yeah, I know TAFE. That's a technical college. Yeah. And what course do you do at TAFE?
There's a dog training. The dog training is pretty regulated in Australia.
Show Archie.
Okay.
Go ahead, Timmy. Do what you got to do.
I'm sorry. I just have a watch here to show you guys. Just a second here.
Sure,
Let me flip the camera. This is a super VIP, a super mega VIP here. He's got a watch to show us. Let me just show you what this gentleman got.
Look at that.
What's a Moser?
It's an H. Moser Tourbillon, I believe.
Wow.
Jesus. Look at that flying tourbillon.
Shit.
See, I don't know if that really does anything for me, Mark. What do you think? Does it do anything for you? It's nice.
Well, you know what?
Nice.
It's nice, but I always think about, okay, like what happens when I drop that thing, get it wet, and have to service it? You're looking at a 2,500. Oh my God, it's gorgeous to Jesus. Holy shit.
Christ.
I mean, that is amazing. But honestly, you have to have very big balls to own that watch because you're looking at like a $3,000 service.
Well, this gentleman has big balls.
All right.
No.
Well, now, Timmy, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Those big balls, like how wide can you open your mouth? I'm just asking.
Pretty wide, pretty wide.
But good for you. But listen, that's an amazing watch. But you need those balls because you're going to pay a third of a Rolex. Don't do that again ever. You're going to pay a third of a Rolex. Don't do that again ever. To service that thing. That's like it is beautiful. But geez, Louise, that's some big money there. That's some big money. Big money. Huge money. Mr. Stern, adopt me, please. Wants to know, Timmy, would you let me train you like a dog?
Yes, I would.
All right, good to know.
Can we get a leash? Can we get the leash?
We got the leash. We got the shock collar. We got the muzzle. We got the ball gag. We got it all going. Don't worry.
I want to do a Marky X Tim Wright collab.
All right, we'll talk it out. Cheers.
Cheers to the dog trainer.
Now, I would like it noted that the gay people, and the straight Hoff on Smash, the gay people on this pinky down. Here's me drinking. Take careful note. Pinky down.
Hey, could I have a bourbon with you? GB got me a bourbon. Could I have a bourbon with you guys?
Come on, partake, Arch.
Fire it up. Guys,
this might be the drinking stream
should I get some ice for my bourbon? Should I get some ice?
You need
ice
of that and an orange peel. But here, Bear Clooney. This is the Bear Clooney pinky. If you look at Bear Clooney drinking.
I'll be back. I'm just going to go and wash my glass. I haven't washed this since
October.
I don't have Let's start now.
I just want to know. Why
He's sneaking in a bathroom break.
Super chat.
We're on to you.
Lucy Lovell Alvarado, $10 just joined. What happened to TPG? Please do tell. Basically,
monkey
did you see my video I made there, Mark?
No, I didn't. Was it monkey?
I told you so.
I loved it. You used my lingo. Cooked.
Yes.
It's cooked.
Yes.
I loved it.
Yes.
I must have watched it 15 times. That was amazing.
I'll have to look it up.
Sure.
He basically has blown $1 million moving into that penthouse, and he's now decided to go down market, more realistic. He's blown $1 million to learn. I'm just gonna go and wash my glass. I'll be back.
I have to go, guys. So
what?
Oh, come on, Timmy.
Well, you know what? Is your date there? Is that what's going on?
Yes, I'm here with OC, with Tommy, with the Humble Pine, and another gentleman.
Humble Pine can't leave town as well.
Humble Pine's in town.
Bro, so you cannot leave. You cannot wander off like the Minotaur. The Minotaur wanders off, plops a great big, piece of manure in his own living room, according to the rancher. Anyway, I was talking to by the way, I have a message from the rancher. I asked the rancher. Well, I said, Clyde, can I rub the mug and bring you on? And he said, I'm very busy doing something more important. I'm watching a sewage removal video on YouTube. He said, and it's a cleaner form of sewage than what he sees on this channel. Now, I don't know what he meant, but that's what I heard.
Damn.
And also, you're going to leave, and you're going to leave, and we don't have Bear Clooney here. Bear Clooney, who almost made the Serbian mug tossing team for the Olympics for 2028. But the problem, of course, was
help me, Tim. Don't leave me with him.
Okay,
Right?
I'll stay until Archie comes back.
Super chat.
I'll stay.
Come on, Timmy, help us out here, Tim. Super chat. Can you do it?
Super chat from Ross Rachel Brady. Hey, Archie or panelists, was wondering exactly what COSC means in watches. Hope that's not a stupid question.
Well, let's throw that over to the New York. Let's throw it to the New York Yankees. We're going to test your basic horological knowledge, bro. What do you got?
You're putting me on the spot.
Yep.
I would say.
Something
switch what?
Well, look,
all right. Chronometer. Certified some Swiss chronometer.
No. You're already lost. I can see it in your eyes. I see the panic in your eyes. You're lost. You don't know where to go with this. Spot. You're peeing on your own leg. Okay, Timmy, you're up. What does COSC certification consist of?
Look, I don't know exactly, but I'll tell you this.
This is why I got to appear. This is why I owe it to Archie.
Give us the dictionary.
Oh wait, I did my Bobby Googles. I got my Bobby Googles on.
No. Google doesn't. Google doesn't.
I just know
is an independent. Hold on. COSC is an independent certification bureau which will test. It will test them in Switzerland, which will test the movement in 5 positions. In order to be COSC certified, you need to be no more than 5 seconds slow nor 4 seconds fast.
But I need you to pronounce that.
Actually, it's 4 to 6.
What does it stand for? That doesn't mean what it stands for. It was an acronym that you threw at us.
Original COSC certification. And
what does it stand for, though, Mark? Mark, you're not getting away with the definition.
I'll get there.
Ask me what the definition was.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I'm going to tell you.
He's getting there.
I'm getting there.
Get a drink.
You can't be more than 4 seconds slow or 6 seconds fast. Although Rolex is a superlative chronometer, which means 2 seconds slow, 2 seconds fast. Now, what does it mean? It means cock, original cock syndrome. That's what it means. So just for you.
I do have a cock syndrome.
Watchmaking world.
Speaking of cocks, I gotta dick out of here.
Super chat.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Super chat. Bondage $50. Let's get the super chats going. Looking good, Tim. I expect 24/7 drunken Gonzo streaming this weekend. Cheers.
Let's do it, Bondage. Let's freaking. By the way, Bondage is coming Thursday. We're gonna get crazy. It's gonna get wacky. It's gonna get Gonzo.
Diego as well.
I'll see you guys later. Yeah, Diego.
And I heard cars confirmed. I seen the Instagrams going.
And Hoff, did you find this place? You have to find the
I'll get on it. I'll send it.
I can't believe Timmy is leaving. Timmy.
I gotta go.
What's up?
I gotta go.
Yeah. Timmy, that's okay. You take care, man.
I love you, dog.
Cheers.
See you later, Timmy.
Cheers, Quiz. Hey, I gotta give you the quick fist watch check. This is an odd, unusual.
Oh, the island.
Yeah.
God.
Okay, now hold on. It is a shitter. Okay, there's just no doubt this is a shitter. However, it's a $250 watch, which has not lost nor gained even a half a second in the last 6 weeks. It's weird. It is an Indian-made Tata Corporation over there in India. It is an Indian manufactured but American assembled 1 jewel serviceable quartz movement called AmeriQuartz, and it has not lost or gained. Yeah, it has not lost or gained. It's assembled in Phoenix, Arizona. Has not lost nor gained even half a second in the 6 weeks that I bought it. It's bizarre. At the top of every minute, it self-regulates to adjust for fast or slow. It's very, very crazy. It beats the crap out of any Grand Seiko quartz that I've owned or tested. It's uncanny, weird. $250, loomed everything, including bezel, and I mean, it gains or loses like nothing. I don't understand it, but there we have it.
Very nice.
That's amazing. So how much? What do you think of it? I don't like that logo on it. Just looks a bit.
Well, the logo is unfortunate. It would be so much nicer if it said Grand Seiko or something, like slightly better. However,
you're missing some super chats.
Well, he's very busy. He's very busy reading his Tinder.
You got 2 before bondage.
Very busy with Tinder.
Bondage. Here we go. Trading profits £1.80. Half on smash. What's with the Toyota mocap?
I don't even understand the question.
And we got Ross, Rachel, Brady, $5. Hey, Archie or panelists, wondering exactly what Kosk means in watches.
Kosk? What do you mean Kosk?
Hope.
Kosk.
Hope.
Kosk.
That's not a
Kosk.
stupid question. Yes,
Well,
there we go. Very good there. You've answered it because you were talking about Kosk before.
Kosk.
Thank you so much.
Jesus Christ, Kosk.
So
please don't say
certification of super chats. Certification of super chats. That's what it stands for.
No, it means
Scott,
cock
£1
of super cock.
80. Why did you get the watch mark?
Because I have a problem. And you know, the first guy who ever expressed the problem in a coherent way was this chubby Australian to my left, as I see the people here. The chubby Australian once said, people like to fill the box and scratch the itch. And that's why we make mistakes. And it's true. I probably have $10,000 worth of itch scratching, box filling, mid-tier garbage. This is one of them. However,
it's the most heterosexual thing you've ever said.
Well, you know, I'm a really bad homo. Okay. Like my shirts all have my name on it. Like I was from a gas station attendant.
Nice.
You know,
I like that.
My shorts are like straight out of Goodwill.
Are they cooked?
You know.
Hey, I got to tell you, man, they're really. I love cooked. It has another cooked. Yeah, you see the colors?
Is that ring around the collar?
They're a bit cooked. They're cooked.
They're
cooked.
Arch, the one thing you missed from today's video, though. Hold on, let me see if I can get it queued up right.
Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Walt Disney, Harlan Sanders, Sarah Blakely, George.
Oh wait. Oh, did I fuck it up?
Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Walt Disney, Harlan Sanders, Sarah Blakely, George. What do those names have in common? At one point in their life, these individuals had a goal or a vision to create something that had never been done before.
Do you listen to that delusional fantasist with the balls to compare himself to Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, and all that? By the way, notice he left that intro out of the 4th episode where they're moving out of the penthouse.
Yes, that's why I didn't pick up. I was yes.
Hey, how you doing, amigo? How you doing?
Hey, what up, Mike?
Good.
Doing well.
Good.
Hey, Mike's dogs. How's your dog? Any dog training problems? We got the expert on the panel.
I don't do shit for free, Archie. I don't do shit for free.
Yeah, no, we don't. Dog's doing fine.
All right. Good news.
Doing fine.
All right.
Hey man, you don't do shit for free. You got to help Mike the Snake. He's one of our panelists. Do you understand?
You know
this?
what? Being online with you cost me money, Archie. I was supposed to be doing a $500 consultation tonight.
Holy shit.
Oh, link for Irix guy.
Oh man,
Irix guy. What do you know about Irix guy? I tell you everything I know. He live in a double wide. That's right. He wealthy. That Irix guy.
I love Irix.
He is. You know what? Those houses aren't as cheap as you think they are.
Hell no, they not. You gotta assemble them. You gotta put them on a tractor trailer and deliver them to the site.
Tractor trailer. What sort of tractor trailer do you use? What sort of tractor trailer do you use to get it into the block there in the Alabama Black Snake? Alabama Black Snake. You know what,
oh my God! Calm down. Super chat.
I'm just giving my screen a wipe over. Okay. Super chat, Scotty. Trading profits, £1.80. Mark, how small do you think TPG cock is in inches?
You know, he could be a sleeper. Let me just say, sometimes those little skinny guys will surprise you. You know, but from the base, from the essence of his channel, I'm thinking, you know, like Tom Thumb.
I'm sure the steroids shrunk his sack to a sack of raisins at this
steroids?
point.
Well, you know what? For the lung disease, I'm not sure. Anyway, you know, sometimes those little skinny guys will surprise you, though. It's like God says, you know, I made this one little and skinny. I better make him into a tripod, you know, just to make up for it. So once in a while, those guys will just fool you.
My God,
Arch, can you drop the link for Irix guy?
Irix guy, what do you know about being entrepreneur? I can't even spell entrepreneur, but I is one. I wonder how
his house isn't as cheap as you think it is, Marky.
Come on, man. He's got raccoons.
We've seen that yesterday on the house chat.
He's got raccoons in the living room.
100%.
Cam's hairline, only 3. Cam's hairline.
Here we go. Bondage and discipline. Here we go. Bondage and discipline. Here we go. Here we got super tats. They're coming in fast and furious. Bondage and discipline, $5. God gives every man the same amount of inches. It's just where he puts them.
He put them on your forehead, Archie, which is a little unfortunate. But
Irix guy. Hey, Irix. By the way, I've been investigating. Oh, nice. Breitling. You know what? I've been investigating real estate.
Irix guy. Hey.
Oh, come on, man. Turn down your YouTube.
You're a professional. You can't do this to me, Irix. Irix guy, your house isn't actually that cheap.
It's a triple wide.
Well, damn, you got bump outs. Irix guy, what is the Breitling? In a second that I see it, I'm going to run downstairs and get a different one. Oh, no, it's I'm going to go get the Heritage so that you and I can be buddies.
You know what?
Ooh.
I actually, by the way, you know how I'm actually starting to buy watches again. You know what? I'm getting I don't want to run before I crawl, but I'm getting a Breguet Type 20 half. You know what? The next watch after the Breguet I would love to get.
What is that?
What's on Irix guy's wrist? A blue Super Ocean Heritage. That's that's the ceramic? Is that the ceramic?
Yep, Super Ocean Heritage 2 ceramic, 42 millimeter.
42 on the shark mesh. Fuck, nobody does shark mesh like Breitling. That is fucking beautiful. Shark mesh. That is the whole idea of the shark mesh is if the shark bites it off, he can't penetrate the shark mesh.
Oh, is that right?
The Ploprof has pretty good shark mesh.
Good point. ProProfit does too, but it's kind of not as friendly as this. CB $10. Archie, all I heard so far is nasty sexual gay talk. I am out of here. Oh, come on. Don't do that to me, CB.
CB, that's why I was flailing to bring on Irix guy. We need a little down south humor to level things out.
Yeah. Irix guy is like a Catholic without the Pope. You're a Presbyterian, aren't you, Irix guy? Presbyterian? That's like Catholicism without the Pope.
Catholic light is what we call it.
Catholic light.
Oh, I like that. That's got the cool bezel that goes in.
Yeah, that's the limited edition. The rainbow limited.
Oh, is that the Pride Month Breitling special?
You know what? You could say so. This is one of 250.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nice.
One of 250.
I love limited edition stuff.
Yeah,
just makes it that much more special. You know.
I was glad to be able to get a hold of this one. It was tricky.
You deserve it, Marky. You're a lovely man. You know what?
You know what happened, Archie?
Man.
Aren't you sweet? Breitling made a mistake, and this was intended to be a boutique only buy. But for about 12 hours, they accidentally threw it in their online store. And so I managed to snag it when it was in the online store for Breitling. But I'm very surprised they filled the order and didn't just refund my money.
Just very quickly, they just want to run something quickly.
Luxury. I identify as a luxurious person. Please donate to me so that I can afford my luxurious lifestyle.
Look at Bear Clooney
that's
there.
So cool. So cool.
That's you as a lady boy.
That's actually one of my fans there. I got to tell you something, man. Seriously, this is. By the way, guys. By the way, Irix guy. You know what? I've taken your lead. I was actually looking at selling the dungeon off.
Really?
You know what? I was an idiot. That thing is worth serious money. It may not be quite as high as what you, but it's got over 100,000 subscribers. It's monetized. That channel has potential.
It does. Speaking of that, you want to see my new YouTube studio?
I would love to see your YouTube studio.
Super chat.
I'll be right back with it.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, my friend. The dog trainer is too nasty for this redneck. Sorry. CB, we love you. CB, don't worry. There is good money. We've got some fantastic I got gay fans. AC Morgan, one of the greatest men ever to walk this this studio. Great man. A lot of good gay men. I love them. I love them.
Listen, why doesn't CB stay and just pledge $20, super chat $20 to get me kicked off?
Hey, that's another alternative. It's another. He's.
Wait.
Mark,
Actually,
I always love you. You know that, don't you? I love gay
Hold on,
men.
Arch.
You
By
know
my
this?
calculations, CB did super chat $20.
Yeah, but he didn't specify that it was for kicking me off, so he's got to come back at it again.
Oh.
I found that
this is Hoff. This is how we get another $20, Hoff. This is just called supporting the Minotaur. That's all.
I've found that most people that have a problem with other people or gay people actually have more of a problem with their own sexuality.
100% right.
It's very true, Mike. Everybody that I met like that said, "Don't tell anybody."
Yeah, they're more scared of their own inner feelings, and so therefore they lash out.
Well, let me, what,
Mark,
Mike,
unless you're not in the loop, Mike the Snake's involved in a passionate love affair with Diego.
Well,
yeah, absolutely. Me and Diego.
Let me just say,
it's on like Donkey Kong, man.
Huff, even you, the consummate American male, you are like 1 6-pack and 5 tequila shots away from having a bi-curious hand. Let me explain. Hold on, let me finish.
You got the wrong guy there.
You are 1 6-pack and 5 tequila shots away from having a bi-curious hand that you can't control. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
I got to tell you, Marky.
Yes, sir.
I gotta tell you. I gotta
tell you.
And that is the thing is, Marky, guess what? You know the thing this is the news. Let me tell you the news.
What's the news?
The wonderful news is that, I gotta tell you this, guys. Guys, I love I gotta tell you something. One thing I found, Mr. Goldberg, is what? America is not so cheap. You were quite wealthy.
Not
now. Quite a wealthy individual.
Money.
Oh, here we go. $10, CB. I don't have a problem with gay people. I have many friends that are gay, but the dog trainer has a nasty mouth and he can't control himself.
Well, pay $20 and I will control myself. Just you can kick me off or tell me what to say for $20.
CB doesn't go for the filth, floor, and filth.
Let me tell you something. The dog trainer gave up a $500 session just to come on the stream for us today.
I did do. So, you know what? CB is a tough.
You know what you could have done there would be much more appreciated by the community is if you
give you the $500. I understand. I know. Believe me, I know you, sir. Believe me, how well I know you.
Yes. Let me just IREX Guy's Adventure Channel. Let's get this baby up on the screen. Have a look at this is IREX Guy. We love our IREX Guy. Let's go. Brandon, let's have a look. Oh, look at this new studio.
Operation failed.
Super chat.
That sounds about right.
Man. Funny Letterman. Ooh, look at that.
Holy shit. This is the new IREX Guy studio. Get those. Oh, you got a painted floor.
Super chat. Super chat.
Wow,
man, that's a lot of stolen equipment in there. It looks like a pawn shop.
$8. When did Rolex start using white gold on hands and indices on steel models?
Got a didgeridoo.
Damn, do not eat that gas station chili.
They started doing that in the 80s because when they released the Rolex Submariner 16800, they started with they had originally no indices around the loom. Then they put a white gold around it.
Split
and they've
aircon.
continued
just like Thailand.
Aircon
fashion.
Split aircon, just like Thailand.
Wow, look at
mini
this.
split.
And we got Neo $10. AC3, I make you an offer you can't refuse. Hand over the dungeon to Green Room. Or we will wake up with several head of a Hermes horse in your bed. Neo father doesn't ask twice. I got to be honest with you. Hey, what do you think there, IREX Guy? Should I give the channel to one of the up-and-coming YouTubers?
I would never give anything away. That's theft. You got to sell it for a premium.
IREX Guy, can we see your feet? Because I want to see the farmer's tan on your feet.
Can I ask you that? Is it worth anything?
Dude, you need to get some socks or you got to change it up a little.
Looks like he's
That's a retired
flip-flops
man
and
right there.
pennies.
There you go.
So what are you doing? Peloton content?
I'm doing a little bit of everything, man. I'm doing
Super
how to
chat.
air fry hot
Alabama.
dogs.
Super chat.
Here we go, super chats. We got super chats coming in, man. I got to tell you, your studio looks amazing. I would love.
Super chat.
What do you think? Low tier tactical, $10. Good to see Mark and Irix back. I got to try on an Omega James Bond. A customer had. I noticed a doomed glass. I told him it may be a mod to the bubble top Submariner Sean Connery days, but I wasn't sure. Good to see Mark and Irix back on. Got to try on an Omega James Bond as a customer had. I noticed a domed. I think they do have a dome glass, don't they?
They do, and they're light. They're titanium, and they're very light. So it's $10,000, and it weighs about
Irix guy.
40
Why
grand.
shouldn't I give the dungeon to Green Room? Please tell me why.
Well, Green Room's great, but it doesn't matter how great someone is. You got to sell. You got to sell. You got to sell. You can't give anything away.
You don't give away
Why
your money.
shouldn't I give the channel to him? I'm really thinking about giving it to him. He's good for the community. Why shouldn't I give it to him?
But Arch, what if you give him controlling interest so he's encouraged to make it great, but then still keep a percentage so you get money rolling.
Super chat.
There you go. That's a good idea.
PG super chat, $5. When I was a teen, my dad showed me a 30-minute PowerPoint on why one should always wear condoms. All the slides were just pictures of me.
That's fantastic.
That's nasty. That's nasty. So, Irix guy, why? Manfredo. I love the Manfredo stands, don't you?
They're the best.
Yeah, those are the Rolex of tripods, right, Arch?
I knew I had made it when I started buying Manfredo. I've even got the mini Manfredo stands. I love them. Irix guy, seriously, why shouldn't I give the channel to Green Room? I'm trying to help him in the community. Why do you think it's a dumb move? Please tell me. I love you.
Well, it's not a dumb move, but it's a poor financial move. I mean, it's great for him. He's done a ton for your channel, and I don't care how good someone is. I wouldn't give things up. You know, I think the other gentleman on here, I didn't see. I'm in my phone, so I couldn't really see who was speaking. I know it wasn't Mark.
Oh, it's all good. It was me, Irix Hoff.
Yeah, I liked your suggestion. I mean, you don't want to just give something away. You know, you want to provide someone with a springboard for their personal success, but you want to benefit from their success too. You know, you don't want to just give it all away.
Right. Keep a small.
I've offered to pay him.
Percentage.
He's never. I've offered to pay him, but he's never wanted money. He refuses it.
I'll take it.
I mean,
you know what it is, Arch? I think he values your friendship and is scared money is going to sour it.
Yeah.
Value what? Wait.
So what should I do then? What do I do then?
The rancher said that the Minotaur has no friends.
No, I think Archie has a very soft spot for.
I'm trying to help the Green Room, but you know, I tell you honestly, what do you think the channel's worth? No bullshit, Irix guy. I want an honest opinion from you.
Okay, how many subscribers? Over 100,000, right?
Yeah, over about 110, 117.
Well, it's X times earnings. We got to look at the formula of earnings and then give a multiplier, and it's worth X times earnings. But then we got to look at
you got to think of a company that may be IPOing, for example, initial public offering. You know, they don't want to go onto social media with 0 subscribers and try to ramp up because it's going to make their brand look weak.
Yeah.
You can put a valuation on that based upon it being a springboard for, say, an IPO. Because once they go public, if they can go public with 100K subscribers, they've got the perceived. They've got the perception that they're really successful, more so than they are at that point in time. So
100,000 outdated subscribers with no views.
Hey, there's no expiration date on subscribers. I mean, that's the thing.
Yeah,
when you see
true,
it,
but
what do you think it's worth, Irix guy? Just give me a figure.
What do I think it's worth? And again, y'all can.
What
laugh,
are the views? Super chat.
I would
wait. Here's where I call BS on that Irix guy, because anyone from the business world that would first thing they'll look at is the about page, see how many views, and we're looking at a channel that has 120, like almost 120,000 subscribers and 91,500 views. How do you have more subscribers?
$2. Bring the rancher on so I can boot him off.
Hoff, coughing up some actual entrepreneurial experience.
So give me a figure. Irix guy, give me a figure. What's it worth?
I mean, with the metrics alone, I wouldn't let it go for less than 85,000 US. I mean, I wouldn't. I'm being serious. I wouldn't.
Oh, I believe you.
And that's
100,000 non-existent subscribers to Scrappy Luxury for the first time. Correct. Crappy coming out with the real deal. You know, Crappy was a professor of business.
I tell you what, Irix guy.
I'm serious.
I'll sell it to you for 8,500 US.
I don't want it.
What do you mean? You just valued it at 10x.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, then
I got my own. I mean, I've got.
Irix, no. Then you could sell it. Stand behind your word. Then you could just sell it for triple.
What about the IPO money you're going for?
There you go. IPO, International Penis Offering. It sounds good. Damn it, I don't know what you know what, Irix guy? Did you like buy a scratch-off ticket and win all that money? That's what I think happened.
Scratchy scratch. No, I got some raccoons though, and I'm going to bring those raccoons on the camera here in a minute.
Right on.
I do have raccoons. I got 8 raccoons.
Those ones you feed down on your lawn.
Yeah, I've got a grill. I'm about to fire up, and I'm going to attract some raccoons.
Man, those things are they're gonna be your worst nightmare one day.
No, they're pretty cool. We chat about YouTube and channel valuation.
Who's that? Who did that? Who chatted?
Cool.
Channel value. How do you value a channel? I don't understand this, Irix guy. How do you value
it? It has to do with earnings.
You've
got to look at earnings.
Yeah.
Earnings. It is X times earnings. And what is X will be a well-established accounting multiple for a YouTube channel. So whether it's 1 times earning or 2 times earnings, you also have to look at selling the goodwill.
I'll be back.
And perhaps
it also matters, is it on the upswing or the downswing?
There you go.
If it's on the upswing, you're going to have more than a year. If it's on the downswing, you're lucky to get a year.
Super chat. Nate, super chat.
We'll wait for Arch on this one.
Nate wants to know if Irix can give us a demo of the fingerprint handle. You actually have to touch your genitals. It's biometrics, and you got to touch your genitals. That thing does a quick DNA analysis, just like on that.
I'm fascinated by the way.
Finger.
Sorry,
and it works with a little card, and it works with your phone. It works with the A-word device, which I won't say because it may wake y'all up.
Alexa, open the door. Sorry. Oh shit! My Alexa just said she can't.
You heard it. She responded. She said, "Sorry."
Well, so did mine. Yeah, mine did too. mine was like, "Sorry,
Irix guy. I love my Irix guy channel. You know that? I love it, man. Love it, love it, love it. Irix guy, you are a winner. Chicken microwave dinner. Neo, $2. Bring the rancher on so I can boot him. And we got Nate, $3. Irix, can we get a demo on the fingerprint handle?
Yeah.
We did that.
Yeah, you just stick your finger to it, and now you can do more.
I got to ask you something. Irix guy, we got Neo and NATO. One of those guys says I should give the channel away. Why shouldn't I give the channel away? And I got to be honest with you.
Chat.
I was thinking about giving it away. However, I think Irix guy has talked me out of it.
How dare you, Irix?
Money talks.
Dirk Diggler, $2. Mark, what lube do you like to use?
I like to use Dirk Diggler's. I like to use Dirk Diggler's saliva.
Dirk Diggler's discount lube and service.
I like to use his saliva.
I got to tell you, Irix guy, I honestly, your house is fucking beautiful.
Really is.
You are do you have a mortgage on that, or is that paid off? Seriously?
Nope.
How many miles to the gallon does that house get?
I use solar.
Seriously, Irix guy, that house is beautiful.
You're completely off the grid?
Can I ask, seriously, are people like you, they're kind and sweet like you, the neighbors and that? Like,
you're
a millionaire. You're a multi-millionaire, Irix guy, and I love you. You're a winner. American winners. How did you do it? Can I ask you that? How did you do it? Was that inheritance? What was it? What's the secret?
Just busting my chops, man. Busting my chops and making it happen.
And what does the wife think of your house?
Well, she's the one that signed off on it and said, "Hey, you know that's acceptable." I said, "That's good," because I was going to buy it anyway.
So tell me this: that house is like $1 million, isn't it?
I never talk numbers, only for YouTube channel valuations.
Okay.
It's
Seriously,
1 million Philippine pesos.
What do you think the future is with these channels? What should I be doing, RX guy?
I think what you're doing.
I want to get that 100,000 plaque. You know that?
Me too. That's my next mini milestone. I'm at 86,000, and that's why I'm pushing, because I've got a spot right outside my new studio for that 100K silver play button. But yeah, I think what you're doing is great, and I really want to applaud Tim Wright. I thought, and I've only watched about 45 minutes of it, but the ArchieLuxury in London movie, I thought that was phenomenal.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, really solid content. And I'm about 45 minutes in. I watch about 15, 20 minutes of it a day.
The Pine Baron, $5. Arch, thoughts on the Alfa Romeo Montreal. Now, you guys wouldn't know this, but the Alfa Romeo Montreal, that was a coupe that Alfa Romeo released in the early 70s, and it was displayed at the Montreal Motor Show. It was a V8 Pine Baron. I fucking love the Montreal. It's like the Miura for upper middle class people. The Miura was always for super rich. The Montreal was for upper middle class. Well, V8 Alfa Romeo, fucking amazing. I love the styling.
Yeah, it has a tough muscle car look.
Sorry?
Super chat.
It has a really tough muscle car look. I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, super chat. Hey, super chats. We've got super chats coming here. Here we go. Nate, $8. RX, if you had a YouTube company was scouting your channel and the one video that pops up is your couch video, are you prepared to make it a series?
I've already got a series, the Ashley Jarreau sleeper sofa and Chase sleeper sofa. And the finale was it was eaten by rats. Rats ate my sofa. And
you sure they weren't raccoons?
No, it's a rat.
Horological Freddy Krueger, $2. AC, sorry I betrayed you. Please let me be relevant.
Well, you know, I'm up to 26,000 subscribers.
PG, $2. Right. Archie, thoughts on the new concrete Alfa Romeo? I got to tell you, I love Alfa Romeo. I don't know if I could ever buy one again. They were bad, but you know what? Dirk Diggler, $2. Mark, have you ever done M4M movies?
Dirk, don't worry, Dirk. I will never show your mother. They're your movies, your home movies. Don't worry, I got you.
Arch, check the private chat. I put a link in there for you for the Alfa Romeo Montreal.
I'm just about to bring up the Alfa. You know, I fucking love the Montreal. Let me tell you this, guys. What color would you get? Can I ask you a simple question? I don't fucking need to debate nothing. This is one of the, I got to be honest with you, I've always been in love with the Alfa Romeo Montreal. This is one of the sexiest fucking cars you've ever seen in your life. The biggest question I've got, I love the red.
Red.
Would you go for red or would you go for orange? What would you do? Orange? I think they all fuck me dead. Alfa Romeo Mondial 1975. The white is also amazing. It's got
a little like a DeLorean there, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little.
Well, DeLorean was much later. The green, I like the green. The green.
DeLoreans were ugly.
I like this metallic brown. Yeah. I love it, man. I fucking love Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo. You know what? I tell you, you know how much I fucking love Alfa Romeo? You guys don't even understand this. I love Alfa Romeo so much.
Explain it.
Nice.
There you go.
Got a gas cap.
Alfa fucking Romeo. Alfa fucking Romeo. You know that?
They do have
Alfa fucking Romeo.
And the Mike the Snake
Alfa
logo.
Romeo. That's the Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo. I fucking love this brand. I got to be honest with you. If it wasn't such a shitty car, I would have bought another one. I loved it. I love Alfa Romeos. Fiat has fucked them badly, okay?
Yeah, I almost bought the Quadrifoglio Giulia.
You couldn't do it to yourself. Get the Audi. Get the Audi. You
Yeah,
went
it's
for the
more
A8.
reliable.
You went for the A8, didn't you?
Yep, but again, Audi's got its problems. I hope they fix it. They've got a lot of electronics issues. So I got rid of it. And
Look at this. You think I'm not an Alpha fan? Let me fucking show you guys something, okay? On my desk here. What's this?
That's an
Alfa
Alfa
Romeo.
Romeo.
That's the Giulia Quattrofolio. And guess what else I got here?
When are they going to do
One of my favorite cars is the Audi TT. You know the TT?
I love the TT.
That's a Volkswagen Golf.
Fucking love the TT. The TTs. That ain't no fucking Golf, Mike. That's a TT.
It's a Volkswagen Golf in every sense of the word, except it's got an Audi body on it.
Yeah, Audi body. What's wrong with the Golf? It's not just a Golf. It's a Golf GTI.
The all-wheel drive Golfs were hot, but
it's a GTI Golf, don't you think?
Yeah, no, I think they took the hottest version of the Golf and they put the Audi body on it. But
the other car I really like is a Miata. I love Miatas.
Oh, yeah. I had one. I had a Miata. Well, I don't remember the year, but I had a cute little Miata.
Putting the dog in the boot. They don't like it when they put him into that boot. Especially big dogs. Hey, Dirk Diggler, $2. Mark, how early do you have your partner do an enema?
So I had a 2-seater silver Miata with a black rag.
What model? Do you know what model it was? NC. I love the NC.
It was a very early one, so it was probably like within 4 years after they.
NA, that'd be an NA. It had the
pop-up
pop-up headlights.
Hardtop.
It had the pop-up headlights.
Pop-up headlights and a rag top, black.
Okay.
No, they were all rag tops, but it was pop-up headlights. Yes or no?
No, they made hardtop convertibles.
Give me a minute. I think
that was more the hardtop one. Oh, yes, they did too. That was in the NC, Mike.
What year did they come out, the Miata? What was the first year?
89.
So, I mean, I probably had like a 93, 94, whatever that was.
Yeah, I loved them. Half on Smash, did you like the Miatas or not?
Nah, I was never a fan. Hairdresser cars.
You know,
I feel the same way about them as Pontiac Fieros.
It was not much of an engine, that's for sure.
I remember that American lady who wanted to run for president. Fiero. That was Fiero, wasn't it?
Fieros were pieces of shit. But
remember that Fiero? She was a Fiero, wasn't she? That lady who wanted to be
Geraldine Ferraro.
That's the one. That was the one.
The Miata is the most raced car in the world.
MX-5 NC $3, keeping my NC forever. Yeah, I love the NC. And you know what? I've been looking around at them. They're not cheap. I can't find a good bang per buck NC. The NC was actually the model before the current. It's actually in his avatar. I reckon that is the most beautiful MX-5. And I would prefer the ragtop one. I don't want the, I think the ragtop one.
I think the newest, the latest rendition, the brand new ones, if somebody took and riced it out, basically lowered it, put nice wide wheels, tires on it. Well, it's just a term for, you know, like
riced it out.
Yeah, you know, doing what they do to Japanese cars, what the Japanese do to Japanese cars. They lower them, they make them into drift cars. Basically, they lower them, you know, with coilovers and wide tires and wheels. They make them properly fit the wheel wells. They make them look good. That car is a great looking car, but it kind of has a funny stance, stock. And if you were to take that car and lower it, put some wide wheels and tires on it, put a little more wing on the back, put a front air dam on the front, that brand new Miata would be one hell of a looker. Just awesome. And I don't mean to offend anybody by using the term ricer. That's a commonly used term in the car world.
This is a lot of manly talk here, man.
I mean, you know, you look at a big truck and guys, you know, call them, you know, Okie trucks, you know, and stuff like that. It's just a term.
Super chat, Arch. Let's save Mike.
Super chat. Here we go. We got a couple of super chats coming in here. MX-5 NC $3. Gonna drive it till it's cooked. You betcha. They will last forever. And J6175 $5. Arch. was that Alpha, the car from Wayne's World. Now all you need is the licorice dispenser. Wayne's World had an AMC Pacer, didn't he?
Probably. Or
You okay,
was it a
Mike?
gremlin? Was it a gremlin or a pacer?
A gremlin, probably a gremlin. They were fucking horrible.
Pacers
cars.
were the bathtub. They look like a fish tank. You know, the windows.
Yeah, they were AMC Pacers.
AMC Pacer, yeah.
They weren't a very good
car. It was
car,
called
were
them
they?
fish bowls. Oh, they're horrible cars.
What car do you hate most? What car do you hate most on the roads?
I hate a Subaru WRX.
Prius.
Yeah, I got.
How about Datsun 120Y?
Yeah.
Datsun 120Y. Datsun 120Y, guys.
Oh,
that's like Nissan, isn't it? Datsun.
Nissan. So let's just call up. This is one of the ugliest fucking cars. Datsun 120Y. Look at this car. These are the fucking ugliest fucking cars I have ever fucking seen.
Yeah,
I hated them. Hated them. Absolutely hated them.
They got a stout little charm to them. That orange one looks. Actually, you're right. When I see this,
nasty. They're nasty.
Right.
They're nasty Nissans. You know what I mean?
No, you're right.
They're about as good looking as a Pinto.
You know. What do you want?
Well, I'm asking you.
Well, I keep saying spaghetti, and you keep saying no me gusta, no me gusta.
Whoa.
But I don't want spaghetti tonight.
You do or don't?
I don't.
Well, good, because we're not talking about spaghetti.
What do you want?
Not spaghetti.
Okay.
I told you I wanted IHOP. You were like, nyeh.
Well, give me 5 minutes to come.
Tomorrow, I think I'm going to go downtown and have dinner with Dan, or go to his house anyway in the afternoon. We'll see if you want to go.
Yeah.
I'll double check with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I love you too, but you got to start thinking about food, about pleasing your husband. You know, your common law husband.
What is
you have
going
a prenup,
on over
I hope,
there?
Mike, don't you? Mark, you have a prenup, don't you?
Well, you know, we had to have these discussions.
Yeah.
Baby, you left your safe open.
It's all over
Marky.
now, guys.
I don't want to see you get taken advantage of. You know this?
Well, you know,
you...
let me explain that conversation. It's a matter of determining where we're going to go eat. And
I love eating.
Yeah, but what
you know,
about
this
Dan?
Ron the Shrink, $2. Have any of you guys driven rare Russian car? Aretnap. Never heard of it.
Nobody knows what that means. You know, Ron the Shrink is a great guy, but he's
Edvinus G, $2. Google Fiat Multipla. That was the ugliest. Now that was a little minivan. That was a baby. I'd actually like if any of you guys had kids 10 years ago. It was the Fiat Multipla. It was a 1960s kind of. It's a modern
really
one.
Ugly was the Renault Le Car.
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
This is the vintage one. That's the vintage one. I love the vintage.
That's kind of cute. It looks like a Volkswagen.
Those
looks
are
like a VW
cool.
bus. Kind of cute. What about the?
You know, Subaru made a Volkswagen bus shrunk down about half size. So yeah.
What about the Gremlin?
Oh, the Gremlins were ugly, but also kind of cool in their own right.
Right.
I got to tell you something, guys.
V8s
These cars here were
Bear
so
Clooney.
cool.
Bear Clooney has a statement to make. Look for it, Archie.
Holy shit! What's Bear Clooney?
We're in
Goldberg.
trouble.
I'm picking up Sprite Lefty on Oyster Bracelet tomorrow, and Yugo is very special to me.
Well, of course it is. It was made in the in the former Yugoslavia.
Yeah. He loves.
I mean, you know what? The Yugo is formerly Yugoslavian, as is the Bear. Of course, neither of them
I'm just
Yugoslavian
having a bit
anymore.
of a snack before we go on, guys. What do you think?
What do you mean? We're already on.
Well, see,
That was
Goldberg,
good.
he got IHOP.
Well, no, he didn't get IHOP. He got Hiromi.
Green
That's
eggs
what he
and
got.
hash.
He got Hiromi. So Bear, I don't know. The last time you said you picked up a Sprite, which is like this is your second Sprite, you didn't even take a picture of it. You sold it. So I'll believe it when I see it. And what I want you to take a picture of your wrist wearing the Sprite, holding up a fork. And that way we'll know that it's really you and you really bought it.
A fork.
A fork. Yes, a fork. But anyway, if that's true, congratulations. But we'll have to wait and see if it's really super chat.
Yeah, on the Harley Davidson forums, you have to put a broom on your bike or somewhere within the picture to prove it's yours.
Good idea. Dirk Diggler, $5. Goldberg, do you give and receive annalings jobs with your partner? Also, do you make your partner do an enema before?
I think I'm going to raise the minimum on this to $10.
What about the first part?
Hey, no, it's $10 to get an answer to that. Archie, can you make yourself like big? Can you take up the whole screen so we can enjoy this moment?
Of course, for you.
Thank you. No. There we go. This way we can enjoy. We can enjoy breakfast. So that's eggs cooked sunny side up, but like medium
on toast.
It's not easy to achieve. Does she cover them with a lid? Is that how she cooks the yolk without flipping it? How's she do it?
Idea. Yeah, the best way to do it, man. You put them in a hot pan, a little bit of water, put the top on. It basically poaches them.
There you go.
You got your perfect sunny side up.
That's how it's done.
Yeah. You know how to make perfect hash browns?
Tell me how you do it.
You grate the potato, and then you put it in a sieve, and you rinse it with water, and you get all the starch out of it.
Yeah,
right?
Wash out
then
the
you
starch.
put it back in the fridge, get it cold, and then you put it in the pan with just a little bit of Pam spray or a little bit of butter. Not butter because butter burns, but a little bit of oil, olive oil or something, and you cook it.
I can't believe it's not butt.
That'll work, but any kind of oil, and you just cook it really slow. And let it brown up, and then
Archie, hold on, Archie, can you get rid of Dirk's super chat? Get it off screen. A lot of your fans are starting to get like slightly nauseous.
Yeah, I don't really need to know any of this kind of.
There we go. Thank you.
Wait.
Dirk, it's $10.
Hold on, Dirk's very upset.
I love a good breakfast. Would you guys like a good breakfast or not?
Absolutely. I love eggs. Eggs are awesome. I like 2 or 3 of them every day if I can.
Put some ghost pepper on it.
TM Mike, the expert on everything. I am the expert on everything.
I'm partial to sriracha as my like hot stuff of choice.
Oh, the rooster sauce. Yeah, that's good. I love that stuff.
Goldberg, Dirk's insisting you told him it was $5 before.
I did. I absolutely did, and now I'm telling him it's 10. What else is there to know?
Change his mind.
He'll do as I say. Dirk, you'll do as I say. You did the $5 because I said, and now you'll do the 10 because I also said.
I don't know, Bear, you're in the chat. We need a ruling on this.
You can get as many rulings as you want, but that's the deal.
I love it.
There you go. Rooster sauce. Good stuff. This is like an ASMR of chewing.
A buck bang, as they call it.
I never was a fan of Worcestershire sauce. Or
me either.
What was that again, Mike?
Worcestershire.
Stop it.
Isn't it pronounced Worcestershire?
No, it's called
No, I think Mike has it right. Let's just leave it at that.
I believe that's how it's
guys,
pronounced.
I got to tell you something seriously. Irix guy, I want to ask you this, man. Seriously.
Yeah.
What's a fair deal for selling the channel to Green Room?
What's a
You'll
fair
have to
deal?
pay him. You got to pay him to take it.
You don't think I should give it for free? Is that what you're saying to me?
I wouldn't give it to anybody for free.
Nope.
You know what I would do? I would give them an opportunity for success, let them grow it, and then once they hit a certain metric, give them the opportunity to buy it for you know.
Keep that.
I like what Irix is saying. Arch, you could do something that's called an earnout, where you have someone operating the business, and as it progresses and makes more money and they bring success.
Leveraged buyout, it's called.
Until then, keep it in your back pocket, Arch.
Okay. You reckon,
guys?
Mike?
Let's talk. I got a question for the panel. How many watches have you worn today? I'm on my 4th one now for the day.
Just this. Well, no, 2. I've worn the Panerai 112, Pam 112, and then this.
Well, Arch guy, it's your fault that I ran and got a Breitling because I saw that.
Are you unhappy in your life, Mark? Tell me this.
No, I'm like so blessed and so lucky in almost every area. The problem is I have some kind of psychopathic rotation syndrome and I can't stop myself.
Just out of interest, $500. How long on the phone are you with me?
That would be, well, 500 is an in-person 2-hour consultation. On the phone, it works out to 200 an hour on the phone.
Wow.
Arch Bear gave a ruling in the chat. He's estimating
realistically 3,000 for Dungeon Channel. Nobody will pay more.
Sounds
That's
realistic.
American, Canadian, or Australian.
Super chat.
Doc BBC.
Pounds,
This is now a food channel. Cooking Raccoon next.
Well, now Doc going right back to his roots.
We will have some raccoons. It's getting to be that time. We throw them a hot dog, air fried hot dog.
Hot dogs. Tell me this, guys. I want to ask you something. This whole wristwatch world, you know, we're starting to see dealers slowing down. The watches, are you getting rid of it? Guess what? You know my good friend. You know that guy in America who jumped in the pool. He donated so much money. You know that guy.
Your good friend who you can't remember his name. Is that the guy?
The good friend of mine. You know, he's a great guy. Dirk Diggler, $2. $2, Mark. What's the biggest hog you have had in your mouth?
Well, you know what? That's $5 to answer that question. Till he donates.
Let me ask you this.
That's a $10.
The watch market is slowing.
No, it's
$5.
You
guys getting out? Are you getting out? Tell me this.
Out of what?
Of you guys? Watches getting out. The market's turning. It's fucked. Van Lux, I want to ask you something. Van Lux, what the fuck do I owe you? I remember you won some prize from me. I can't remember what it is. What the hell do I owe you, Van Lux? I've been spending all night worrying about what do I owe you, Van Lux?
A 6-pack, 5 tequila shots, and a date with Mark Goldberg.
No, I'm
Van Lux, what do I owe you? Tell me what I owe you, please.
I'm not single, guys. Sorry to disappoint. Except for maybe for Bear because we have all that tension, you know. But
by the way, Arch Bear said, "What's the official currency of the channel?" So I would assume
Canadian
that's
dollars.
3,000 Canadian.
You know what? I think I might just keep the channel. Irix guy, I might just keep it.
Oh, I definitely would. I mean, here's a way to look at it. If you had to, for whatever reason, recreate a channel on YouTube with those metrics, and you didn't
with 90,000 views,
how much boost would that cost? I mean, you can pay for boost through like video AdWords.
Yeah, true views.
AdWords. How much would that cost if you wanted to get it up to the level of 100K subscribers? I mean, that's what you need to look at. I mean, I know that you're organic, you always have been, and I'm the same way. But if you wanted to pay for that legitimate boost, how much
Super chat
that cost?
Stupid chat. This one's a stupid chat.
Here we go, super chat. Here we go, Dirk Diggler, $2. Mark, do you swallow? $2.
Archie, do you realize how much money I have dug out of Dirk Diggler for you?
Van Lux, you owed me a signed copy of your book.
Luxury to Last.
Oh.
Luxury to Last.
That means
Van
you got to print it
Lux,
out.
I'm just getting it now. 1 minute.
Don't give yourself too much compliments, Mark. Dirk's a big supporter of the channel.
That means, well, that's why I'm digging
you
money.
Certainly have lit a fire under him.
Indeed, I have. Listen, Archie is busy printing out a copy of Luxury to Last now on a dot matrix printer.
Dot matrix.
Oh, Bear's got a message for you in the chat, Mark.
I do have a hot boyfriend. It's true. Yes, you could. Yes, you could. Bear Clooney says, Mark, you have a very hot boyfriend, husband.
I got an early edition. I got an early edition, Van Lux. Tell me what you want me to inscribe on it. Van Lux, please help me because I think I...
Well, show it to the camera. Show us again, Archie. We want to see it.
Van Lux.
Luxury to Last. Look at that. Beautiful thing. Of course, mine's in Barnes and Noble and Amazon and Super Chat.
I got mine on Amazon. I got
Well, I know,
highest
but, like,
return rate.
how
I got
many-
the highest return rate in the northern fucking hemisphere.
Oh, so
How do
that's
you
why Rolex or Rolex returning that Rolex book
You!
triggered you so much.
How do you return an electronic copy?
Lux. I love you. I love you.
I want you. I need you.
I appreciate
You can't spell appreciate. Come on.
you. Thank you.
And then put a yolk stained fingerprint, a thumbprint right on the end to sign it.
No, that would
Here we
be
go, just
bacon
did it
grease.
now. To Van Lux. Van Lux, can you make it to Van Lux? Write anything you want using one of your beautiful. Oh, okay. I just used my black pen, so I'm going to
You used a Sharpie.
That's
Too
fine.
late. It's too late. Actually, a Sharpie yields a much better
my-
signature.
This is my
Arch,
You know
we have a
what, Mark?
super chat from one of the legends, Pine Baron.
Pine Baron. $5. Can you buy a channel and completely change the format content of that channel? What is the subscriber retention rate once a channel changes? Any idea? It's pretty good, actually. Here.
Yeah,
Well,
I
if you
don't think
completely
if
change
you-
the format and the content, I think you're going to lose a lot of active subs.
Well, but if you remove, I know if you remove any of the videos that you lose the view count, but I don't know if you lose subscriber count if you remove.
No, you don't, because
No,
I
you don't.
removed all the videos and the subscribers stayed. I'm living proof.
Right. That's why you
Awesome.
have 116,000 subscribers and 91,000 video views.
Stupid chat.
I think it's the only channel on YouTube
The
that
funny
has
thing is,
more
I had
subs
over
than-
100 million views at one stage.
So why'd you shut those videos off? Did he make you?
That was the deal when I bought the channel. I bought it from Lux Report. You
Right.
know that Lux Report?
Yep. So Lux asked you to take those videos down?
He did it, and it fucked it up. It's a long story because he was trying to get
Oh.
it. It got demonetized. He's trying to get it monetized. He deleted everything, and by the time I bought it, it was cheap.
Got it. Dirk Diggler super chat.
Stupid chat.
I'm just signing a thing for.
And that's a lot of. You know what? There's more words in that signature than there are in Luxury to Last.
Wow, double signature and on the
Yeah.
top on the cover.
I'm telling you, the
Lux
signature is
Report.
worth more than
Hey,
the book.
Van Lux, can you send me your address? And I'm going to send it out tomorrow, next when I get money again. Probably about a week later.
Dirk
There we
Diggler
go.
super chat.
You can sell a channel, but hey, by the way, Pine Baron, I got a beautiful channel for sale. I'll give it to you for $7,500 US.
With the cars and chrono valuation, right, Arch?
Would you? How much would you charge to sell me ArchieLuxury?
The ArchieLuxury channel,
That's right.
I'd like 175 US.
We should dollars done. I mean, I was going to give you 200.
Okay. $200,000.
No, $200. Listen, you're stuck at 60,000 subscribers for like the last 3 years. You got a couple super chats here.
Stupid chats. Here we go. Let's get these super chats happening, guys. I love you guys. Van Lux, $7. Make it out to Van Lux. Write anything you want if your beautiful pen. I've done that. And Van Lux, $2.80. I sent you my address on WhatsApp, Arch. Thank you so
And
much,
there was a Dirk
Van
Diggler
Lux.
one.
You
before that.
missed a Dirk Diggler, but it's unfortunate because he pledged $2 and it's a $3 question.
Ooh, Dirk Diggler.
toughie.
Dirk Diggler, $2. Mark, have you ever used the dog shot collar with your partner?
Sadly, that's a $3 question.
I
Can you
think
just
the
give
fact
me a
that it
yes
said-
or a no? Can you give me a yes or no answer?
You know what? He's a dollar short. Dirk, make up the dollar.
That's definitely a yes, Arch. Look at the facts. The world's greatest dog
Would
trainer.
you buy a Montreal? Tell me this, Hoff. You love cars.
Yeah.
How's your wife's Beamer going?
It's going well. Yeah, she
Does
loves
she
it.
love it or not?
Yeah, no, she loves it. That's probably her sixth 3 Series, if I'm remembering correctly. She literally gets one every 3 years.
And why did they give her such a shitty deal? I think, to be honest with you, that's just how they are.
Yeah, it is, because I made her switch dealerships because it's, you know what happens? My wife's like a very nice, like, trusting person, and then she forms these she thinks she forms these bonds with these shark car salesmen, and you know, hey, they're gonna look me out. He promised me he's gonna give me a good deal, and then every second or third time she gets a car from someone, I always look at it and realize it's probably not the best deal. And then I get all aggravated and want to beat the guy up.
And then, so you got a good deal on that 3 Series, didn't you?
Yeah.
So
yep.
You did she lease it? She leases it, doesn't she?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how she gets one.
How much is that a month?
You know what? I'll ask her. I don't actually know.
Run the shrink, $2. Mark, do you like green eggs and ham in a gay
I do not
way?
like green eggs and ham.
What
I
are
do not
green
like
eggs?
them
What the
raw.
fuck are green eggs? What the hell are green eggs?
I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam. I am.
That's it.
Archie, I do know she's big on the sign and drive. She never wants to put any money down on a lease, which is a good idea.
She doesn't put anything down.
No, so I'm sure
Why's that?
high.
Why's that?
Because you know what happened when I forget the last hurricane that came through. It's actually a sad but funny story with her 3 Series. She got 2 3 Series ago. She just got it because it was the first one she ordered, got it from Germany, like watched the whole process when BMW used to let you watch it on a webcam through the whole build process. And then she had it for a week, a hurricane hit, flooded, and she, from the outside of her house, watched a new safety feature in effect where when water got to a certain level in the car as it flooded, it puts all your windows down as a safety measure in case you go underwater, so you can you could actually get out of the car in case you were stuck. And she literally watched it flood to the point the windows opened up, and when they towed the car away, jellyfish were coming out of the trunk. She gets so mad when I laugh, but the visual is just too priceless.
So sad. She loves her 3 Series.
Yeah.
Here we go. Dirk Diggler, $5. Mark is the dog trainer that tells customer one price, then at the end asks for another. Bike me dead. This would not happen with Bear on here.
I know. Horrible customer service here, Arch. He's really...
Thomas Burnett, £1.80 for Dirk's question.
Oh, there you go.
Do you ever use a dog collar? Yes or no, Mark?
Well, you know, I refuse to answer that question because that money didn't come from Dirk. So what are you going to do, Dirk? You got to pay your own bill.
Arch.
You got to pay your own bill, buddy.
Why does she love the 3 Series? Can I ask you that, Hoff?
I think it was an aspirational thing she wanted, and then my wife's very loyal, clearly, sticking with me. But, you know, she gets something, likes, it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I suppose.
You never wanted a Mercedes or an Audi?
No.
Super chat.
How long does she keep it for?
3 years. 3-year leases.
Ron the Shrink, $2. Mike, are you red-pilled? And if yes, then how so?
I don't even know what red-pilled means.
Van Lux, $7. It's my lucky week.
I thought he's sober these
also
days.
won a monster gift.
I've been sober for 22 years.
On Bark and Jack's last video. Beautiful.
Archie, it was Hurricane Sandy.
So what is she? She makes good money, your wife, doesn't she?
Yeah.
To be able to afford 3 Series, they're not cheap in America.
No.
And she's had how many of these fucking things?
It's got to be at least 6.
Whoa. And is this the best one she's had, she says?
Yes. Yeah. And because she always doesn't go for like the options. Me, I'm like, if you're going to get something, I don't know. I always want the options. And like I told you on WhatsApp, the guy was trying to screw because of that chip problem, the game they play with everyone. And they tried to get her to take a demonstrator that had almost 10,000 miles on it. It was almost a year old. And it was like within $100 of a brand new M Sport.
Yeah.
So go figure that one out.
That's how Porsche gets you. The basic Porsche is not really that expensive a car. But if you want wheels on it, if you want their name on it, if you want a logo, I mean, anything you want, they upcharge out the yazoo for every little thing on Porsche.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Every little
and then
doohickey.
we got Bear. What's Bear? Paige, stop it.
Bear's sticking up for the snake.
He's sticking up for the snake. Very good job.
I took a shower last week. Listen, showers are overrated.
BMW used to be like that. They charged for fucking everything. No electric windows, no sunroof, no fucking leather.
You know what they're doing?
No air BMW... no floor mats. That's the biggest thing, man. I had it with them. I had a 2 Series or 1 Series.
Oh, the BMW come with floor mats.
Yeah, you got to haggle with them. I said, look, you're going to break this deal over rubber mats, rubber. I said, no, you're not.
Say?
No,
Eric's guy.
They broke the deal.
Yeah. I had a 1 Series. I had a 1 Series, and I have a 335 IS right now.
Yeah, that's great. I like the coupes. I want to get the 2 Series in the purple. The 2 Series purple.
Actually, yeah, the 2 Series basically the 1 Series now.
Luke
but
M-Tech, I love the B58 engine in the M340i. That's a fucking magic motor. That's amazing.
I wanted to buy an X5, but it turns out if you want to continue to use features on the BMW app after the first year, such as remote unlock of the car, you got to pay an $89 subscription fee. They figured out how to charge an annual subscription fee to basically use features on your BMW that are basically buried into the DNA of the car.
Lexus does that too.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And that's why I got out of Lexus. I had a Lexus, got out of.
I'm sorry. A lot of the parts on BMWs and Mercedes are Bluetoothed to the car. So like injectors, your car battery, a lot of parts you have to take to the dealer and have them bound to the car. Or I mean, it's not just like you can't just install them at home like Shade Tree Mechanic. They have to be bound to the car by the dealer. Now, if you can get a dealer to do that, then you can go put them in yourself if they'll allow it. But yeah, a lot of the new cars parts are Bluetooth bound or literally.
Holy shit!
You know, they're just they have to be lined up with the car. Electronic.
Sooner or later,
Can I just show you how much I love my BMW? You know, I have every receipt that I've ever spent on my car.
Nice.
You know, I always
when I buy a product,
to do that.
I actually cut out the instructions and glue it into my scrapbook.
You know what? Your father didn't even keep a baby book like that on you, Archie.
I always aspired to be one of those guys that keeps every receipt of every oil change. I get almost halfway through the first year, and then something happens and I lose it.
Well, also, did any of you notice? But it's Archie's wife's credit card number on every one of those receipts.
Thank you, Marky. We love you, Marky.
I love you too. Sorry, Archie.
Marky, how many cocktails you've had today? You came
only the one, but you know, Dirk's got me feeling extra good. What can I say? I'm feeling feisty.
Dirk Diggler. It's the Diggler. It's the Diggler. The Dirk Diggler.
Dirk is the man,
right? I feel like we'd get on. I feel like we'd get on in person. I'd answer all those questions in person. I'll tell you that.
You know, I want to keep every cent I spend on that BMW. I got every receipt, every fucking thing, every fucking nook and cranny. I got it, man. I got it. I got them all. This is a receipt I'm gluing in for micro towels I bought from my store.
Let me ask you a question, Archie. If we were to do DNA analysis on the tailpipe of that BMW, would we find your saliva?
I love that car more. You know what? I don't know what it is. I love cars. Do you love cars? Any of you guys, like, you love your Porsche, didn't you, Marky?
You know, I did, but I'm a little more bonded with my Lincoln, to be honest with you, and I think it's because it's just loaded with so much tech. The Porsche is for people who really like to get to the red light first, and I always
did. You ever have any clients who said, "Holy fuck, this guy is charging too much. He drives a fucking Porsche"?
I mean, don't you want your professional to be successful at their work?
But I hear what Arch is saying. If I see my dog trainer pulling up in a Porsche, I would start to question those images.
Well, you know, I'm working for people that play for the NBA and the NFL, and they usually beat me. So the answer to that question is, I understand the question. Believe me, I totally understand the question. But I am way past worrying about what people think. I'm booked up for a long time. You know, Bear says, I don't think Mark cares about cars. He likes shiny little things like Rolex. And that's true too. I like one good car though. I want a prestige car that I feel really good about. And for me, that's a combination of horsepower, good in snow, and tech. Watches, there's no end to what I want. I want everything. Super chat. Super chat.
Super chat. Super chats. Here we go. We got super chats. And they are coming in, and I appreciate the super chats. Pine Baron, $5. Arch, you have 120,000 US to spend. F430 or Alfa Montreal. That's simple. Pine Baron, that's simple. I'd go for the Montreal. Because the Ferrari is a technological nightmare. One, it would have a sloppy paddles.
Sloppy.
Look, they're two different things. The Montreal is a 70s car, and the Ferrari is a modern pre-hybrid. Actually, I'll tell you what. You know the truth? For 120,000, I'd fucking go for the Ferrari.
Yeah.
I always
wanted
wanted a Ferrari, but fuck.
You were trying to
Ferrari or Lambo? I mean, the Lambo, man.
I hate Lambo.
Yeah,
I
me
really
too. I hate Lamborghinis. I hate them.
I got a fan of mine.
Why, guys?
I
Why
got
do
a
y'all hate
fan.
the Lambo?
Because it's look at me flexor shit.
Yeah, but
I got
that's
a
pretty
fan
fucking
of
cool.
mine.
They're like razor thin. They're like, sorry, go ahead, Archie.
I got a fan of mine. Took me for riding a Gallardo. It had low kilometers, but fuck, it looked cooked. To quote Hoff, it looked really cooked. They don't honestly last.
No,
that's
the bottom line Lambo. That's the absolute cheapest Lambo.
Really, it had a fucking shitty wrap on it. It had a fucking wrap on it. It was a black car that was wrapped white. I hate wraps. Wraps feel like plastic. I fucking hate wraps. And I love paint. I love paint. And
well, a good wrap will cost you almost as much as a paint job.
Listen, when you buy a Lamborghini, do you really care how? If you buy a Lambo, do you care how long it lasts?
Doc BB, yes, you do. Doc BBC, $2. Ron, was your green eggs question about homosexuals?
Archie, one last.
KC Aquatics. Aquatics. He's asking questions here. $6 Malaysian ringgit for the scrapbook fun.
Nice.
So, man, I got every receipt. So what I've done is, let me just show you the scrapbook, okay? So this scrapbook, firstly, I got photos of my car. That was from the first day. And also photos from the car there. That's picking it up. And I got the business cards here. Let me go through all the business cards. I got the salesman, the finance manager, the service manager, and the parts manager. I got an independent tire guy and an independent service place who does the oil changes between the BMW services. Okay.
You know, that's a lot of love for a car that you don't actually own.
Every time I put gas in the car, I got the receipt. Every time I buy a squeegee or something for the car, I got the receipt.
But you don't own it. You don't own it. You don't own that car.
Every receipt. Right, this is super cheap. This is all the cosmetic stuff I bought: the shampoos, the sponges, the polishes, the rinses, the waxes, everything. I'm going through super cheap. I got all the instructions glued in here. You see what I mean? The instructions. I got more gasoline, super cheap gasoline. I even bought a tire pressure gauge. I glued the instructions here in.
How many glue sticks did you go through so far?
I got a coup. And I've also, let me show you something else. Super chats.
You got any scrapbooks about the kids or just this
I got
car?
another scrapbook. Let me show you another scrapbook.
You don't have one for the kids though, do you?
This was for a wash pad. I bought a Meguiar's wash pad. I've glued it in.
Archie, what are your children's birthdays?
And this one here,
How many kids do you even have?
This was from Bunnings. And that was for a sponge set. Okay,
Archie, how many children do you have?
I remember the day I bought that sponge set. You understand?
Archie, what are your children's birthdays?
Archie, you got super chat.
Let me show you another scrapbook. I've also got a scrapbook where I decided to turn my marriage around. Do you want me to show this to you?
Yeah. Is it full of naked pictures?
Is that where Tim got that picture of Hiromi with the Birkin?
Is it vicious and vinyl?
Let me show you. So this here.
Oh, this is going to be bad.
Okay. So basically here, this is before. So
this
before,
is the
I had the 6006, and that was my 6 Patex. See there?
5 identical Japanese women.
6 Patex, okay? So then I decided, we went out to dates, and she only had the LV bag. So I decided, right, that's it. You know what? She was a little bit indifferent, okay? And I decided to spend some of my money. So I started buying her fancy-wancy. This is a Honey Burdette. See, I've kept the tags.
Oh.
The Honey. So this is Kitty D'Amour.
You took her to.
Kitty
You took her
D'Amour.
to.
That's that dress.
You took her to.
Okay.
You took her to Central Festival.
And I went to Marks. This is a Marks. This is let's see that dress there. That's a Marks dress. That cost me. That was actually reduced from $250 to $169. Okay. And then let me show you the next photo. Okay. I'll show
Guys,
you.
is this a heterosexual thing to do? I just wonder.
Then I started selling off my watches.
No, this is a bit more like serial killers.
When I sold the watches off, I got her the Birkin. See that? I sold. That's what happened. And I still buy. I keep the tags. I keep the tags because I bought that dress for her. That dress was $119 because I got the sale. I like sales. You see the sale prices there?
Mark's getting all passive aggressive because no one bought him a nice pretty dress in a Birkin.
No, I got a burqa.
I'm just showing you the stuff I've bought for her so she doesn't forget. I scrapballed it. I have
Is this so you could throw it in her face if she ever asks?
It's you know what?
Then I went on a Cartier buying spend. We bought her jewelry from Cartier. See?
Did it work?
She needs to be. Just needs to.
Did it work?
Yeah, it did. Everything's forgiven. You throw enough money at a problem, it solves everything. There we go. Then she wanted the jewelry box. I bought her a jewelry box.
Wait. Remember when you had to confiscate your jewelry box back from Dr. Lai?
No, that was another one. That was a different one.
Or no, that was Dr. Wang.
Let's not talk about that one.
All right.
She was nuts, that woman. I had to pay someone to get that one back.
And yes, you did. And I had to talk to her.
Yeah, no, she's nuts. Completely nuts.
Multiple times I had to talk to her.
Nuts. Completely nuts. You know what? Nuts.
Yeah. She texted me. She WhatsApped me for like one whole year after that.
Oh man.
Saying what?
That's called paying for it.
Would you like me to look it up? I mean, literally, I threw myself in front of a speeding Chinese train for you.
How do you mean she texted you for a year? I didn't know that.
Yes, she did. Yes, we'll talk about that later. But I don't want to, poke a sleeping dragon right now. But let's just say that I have bodily thrown myself between Archie and an angry Chinese gynecologist.
And then,
I took a bullet for the team, people.
I even got that jumper. See, I've even kept the receipt.
Oh, I like the bear.
Yeah, that's for the bear. They're expensive because they're Ralph Lauren bears. They're not cheap. They're not discount bears. They're expensive.
No, those are like
and my wife made me the LV pie. See the LV pie?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, luxury pastries.
Yes. There we go. So then I'm just going to show you. This is the book, right? So then I'll show you more. This is when I took her on a shopping spree. I bought her more clothes. And I've kept the labels. You notice that? Tommy, Pop, this is from the discount. I go to the DFOs.
This is serial killer trophy stuff right here.
She got a cookie dress.
Mm.
So you keep the logos there, see? Scrapbooking. Then we got another dress. Then we got the pink Birkin. Remember the pink Birkin? Remember that?
Man. None of us know what to say anymore.
No.
Hoff, would you pull out the scrapbook for your wife, please? Go ahead. We'd like to see yours.
And then we got.
You know what he's got? He's got like
her birthday.
Hoff's got a pair of panties.
I bought some more bags. I got the belt. Remember the belt? I got the belt for her. The Hermes belt
from an old girl. Do you have anything above the drop ceiling in your bedroom, Archie? Do you like store like
jewelry, more jewelry? See the jewelry there and the perfumes.
I got
all the receipts. I got all the receipts, Hoff.
Thank you, gentlemen, for.
There we go. So we went to LV to pick up the painted stuff. They did the painting. Where's Mike gone? I think he's vomited.
No, yeah.
No,
Had to go to vomit, and there we go. More stuff.
Did Mark leave?
Yes.
Oh, bye, Mark.
I think he got sick. He got sick.
Yes, there was way too much heterosexual activity going on this stream for him.
Oh man,
so that's when we got the BMW. That's when we picked it up. Look at that. That's when we picked it up. Remember that day we did a stream?
Yes, I like the way you date these things.
Yes, yes, we got to remember that, and that's when I was driving it. I drove it. Then we got more expenditure. More, and that's when I went to London. I came back with the Sky Dweller.
Oh wow! So this is very up to date.
Yeah.
Oh, so this is a hobby of yours on the side. This looks like something you put a lot of work into.
Then we went out for lunches because I could never afford to take her out. This is actually quite expensive. You understand?
You got some super chats piling up, Arch.
And this is even the latest one, right? I got to tell you. Actually, can I show you something which I haven't even released yet?
Got super chats.
Be our honor.
You want me to? Okay, we'll come back onto it in a minute. $6, KC, for the Scrapbook Fund. Thank you, KC. And we've also got Pine Barren, $5. Archie, that level of provenance deserves acid-free archival paper. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. Just one super.
No. Then he has another $5.
Oh, it's another $5. KC Aquatics 15. That's how you double hoard. Got the real item and scrapbook them.
And then there should be one.
Can I share one more photo?
There should be one before that, before Pine Barren. Sorry, I just want to make sure we get Pine Barrens.
No. We got to make sure we get it. That's a Pine Barren.
Yes, that's it.
Arch, I keep everything, including old wiper blades and old air filters from the red cars. Everything that comes off car gets catalogued, tagged, dated. That's his Ferraris.
Yep. Because it can be
Nothing
sold
wrong
or
with...
it can be rebuilt, sold to a
Shit!
collector.
I should have asked for the old oil when I got the oil change and the old fucking fuck! I should have got the old oil filter.
Now those things I think you could probably safely discard. But he's right. Like somebody could wreck the car and there could be none of those parts available. Like they're not being made anymore, and he's got the only ones left in the country. And that's how it goes.
All right, Arch, let's see.
Okay, so here we go. Do you want to see something from the latest?
Yes, the latest outing.
Showed this to the community. It's a bit embarrassing, but I'm going to show you, okay? Can I show you this or not? I don't want you guys laughing at me.
Eric Sky will control himself.
I'm going to go get my raccoons and I'll watch.
Okay, so this is, I haven't even released the videos yet, right? But look at this.
The raccoons they're calling for you.
Oh, is that the horse?
Nice.
Wait, you got the horse?
Oh, look at that.
How did you get the horse?
And we've also got another thing too I've bought. I'm a bit ashamed to tell you this. Okay. Okay. I got to tell you, okay?
Oh. Wow. Ferragamo sneakers.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were on special. Ferragamo had a sale. Do you think they'll fit?
You need a gold tracksuit to go with that.
That was my first thought. Would he get his foot in those?
These are laid. This is for my wife.
Oh, okay.
And I've taken the tags off underneath, and I've got to spray them with some waterproofing solution.
Ah, the good old Floorshine waterproofing solution.
Yeah.
So
we call it Scotch Guard in America. spray anything, material, leather, whatever, and it waterproof.
Wait, so getting back to this horse, when did you get the horse? You really snuck one in on us.
Yeah. Well, the community raised, so I had to get it because the community was. So
that came quickly.
Yeah.
Well, I when some idiot's going to pay so much for a horse, they make it happen.
Was that the horse with the head up?
Yes.
It looked like it. Yeah.
Looked like
the head up.
Yeah.
So where's the Kmart horse? Is that still on order?
Kmart horse is still coming.
Yeah, okay. They don't get that one quickly.
It's on its way. Actually, it's on its way. It's on its way. I paid for it the other day. It's coming. It's coming.
Did we get a Stife horse too for the stable?
I got 3 horses. I got a Ford Mustang horse.
Ooh.
I reckon that could be a collectible. That could be a good collectible.
Arch, I saw a car the other day. You know what a rat rod is?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I love them. I love them, man.
Rusted out car, and they leave the rust, and they paint them flat black, and then they make a cool hot rod out of them.
Yep.
And the guy goes, "This lady came up and asked me if I wanted a Mustang shifter for it." And he's like, "Well, sure. Okay, I'll take a Mustang shifter for my rat rod." And you know what she gave him? She gave him the fucking handle out of a P-51 Mustang airplane.
Holy fuck!
And that's what he put on his car for the shifters, the stick, with the trigger and everything, and the fucking radio button. He had a P-51 Mustang shift handle on his.
That'd be worth big bucks. Ron the Shrink, $2.
All true car.
AC3 fans know why size 36.5 is special. There we go. Yeah, baby Archie scrapbook. Just remember the next time Archie begs us for money because he's broke. Thank you. Yeah. Anyhow,
wait. So, what do you think you've put more effort into? Your paddock diary or the car scrapbook?
Well, okay. What happened was I thought, you know what? It's probably a good idea to scrapbook it just so you can enjoy the memories.
Yep.
It was actually quite fun putting it together.
Oh, I believe.
I'm actually thinking about doing a watch collecting one now. Because I've got all the photos. You take all your photos. I copy all the photos. Just got to search through all the stuff and print them out.
On your phone, right? That's what's nice about taking all the pictures on your phone. You still have them.
Well, I've actually copied them all over to my PC. They're on the PC. So I'm kind of thinking, why not? Give it a shot. What do you think?
Yeah, I like the idea.
It's
You know what? That might be an interesting book.
Oh, bears come here. I like Timmy's horse much more. Looks like real Hermes product. This horse looks like a toy for an autistic kid.
Oh, bears hitting below the belt.
That's terrible.
Nasty.
Terrible.
Look, it is what it is there. I got to tell you, I enjoy the scrapbooking.
But I think you might be able to sell that to fans. Think about that. That could be a cool product. If you scanned it in and made those Amazon print-on-demand books, there might be some fans interested in that once you complete those scrapbooks.
Oh, you reckon?
I agree.
I think that could be interesting.
That's an interesting concept.
You just scan in each page, each scrapbook, especially the ones
because speaking of a bit of attention, Irix guy wants to show us what's he doing with those raccoons.
I'm going to put it up on a tripod down here so we can get the raccoon camera. They were just here eating some scraps. I'm going to go grab a wiener and let them eat my wiener. Hold on.
Look at that. Raccoons wash everything. You know that, don't they?
Yeah, they eat with their hands. They're very...
They've got opposed thumbs.
So let's put this in the tripod.
And you said they stink a bit, don't they?
So I don't disturb
Can
them.
you smell the raccoons or not?
No, they're very hygienic.
You can't up close.
They make a growling
They're
sound,
kind
though.
I tell you what, where Irix guy lives, I don't know about you, Hoff, but this is fucking amazing. Could you imagine living there?
I would have quads, side-by-side Polarises, all types of stuff.
It was just quiet, tranquil in the country there. Look at that.
Let me mute the camera so it doesn't scare the raccoons off. Let's see.
Okay.
Let me do that. Let's see. Mute. I'll go back in my studio.
So tell me this: your wife, she loves her 3 Series.
Loves. Loves.
What does she say?
I remember, Arch, I tried to put the foot down, like, you're not getting another 3 Series. Like, it's ridiculous. You get the same damn car over and over again. She was not having it.
What was her first car?
She always had a 3 Series. It was just, entry-level 3 Series with leatherette and probably, barely power windows and stuff. And slowly she's been inching up. So I guess next we got to get her an M3. But she drives
what does she
too
do
crazy.
for a job? What sort of industry is she in?
She's in healthcare.
And she loves her cars?
Yes, very much so.
Are you guys going to have kids soon?
I don't know. I always said it's in God's hands. So if I sneak one past the goalie,
okay. Oh, look at the raccoons. You can see it coming out. Look. Holy shit. These are better than dogs. Don't tell Mark this, but these are much better than dogs, don't you think?
All right. At least you don't have to walk them.
Yeah, they're nice little animals, aren't they?
Yeah. Arch, I'm going to put some links in the private chat that after this raccoon experience, you got to click on, because there's a raccoon guy that we know that's a family friend that reminds me of Irex guy. Except he's even crazier with these damn.
I don't think Irex guy's mean to his raccoons, is he?
No. Nor is the guy I'm going to show you.
I don't like to hurt animal. Oh, they look healthy, don't they? Look at these. Fuck me dead.
Yeah. I wonder if he's going to tell his buddies.
How wealthy do you think Irex guy is? This is not a cheap house.
I thought he was like a finance guy on the low until I seen those feet.
So what do you think he is then?
Hey guys, look at this.
Watch a drug smuggler.
Look at this. I'm going to take this to the raccoons. We're about to see some raccoon action.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm going to put it out there. You'll see me put my lead for the raccoons. Here we go.
I'm excited. I actually like this segment.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it is.
He's wealthy. I think Irex guy is wealthy.
Oh,
don't
absolutely.
You think?
Yes. And I think he likes coming on here. He's probably in a stressful job, and he likes coming on here, playing the dope, having a couple of beers with friends.
Natty lights. Natty lights.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, he's the best. Why is Tim always so mean to him? I love Irex, guys.
I know. Competition.
You know what it is? I think Tim likes to punch down what he views as punching down.
Yeah. He's lost a bit of weight, Irex guy. He's looking better. He looks healthy, doesn't he?
He's summoning them. Come this way. Hot dogs await.
I'm surprised they're not out there already.
Oh, they're right behind in the bushes. They're just
waiting for him to get up top, right?
Yeah. They're 6 inches out of view.
All right, super chat in the meantime from Bear's Macedonian brother.
Dan T, $5. Arch, just catching up on the streams. Really enjoyed my fellow Michiganer Dave Coffey on yesterday's stream. Dave was great fun. I love Dave Coffey. I got to tell you, I didn't realize Michigan is it's right next door to Canada, Toronto, isn't it?
Just on the other side of the Great Lakes, right?
Yeah. And then it's New York. It's an interesting spot, Michigan, isn't it? Would you buy you've got a house already, don't you, Hoff?
Yes, but I live in an apartment.
Okay. You own your apartment or you rent?
Rent the apartment, own the house.
And what do you do at the house? You rent it out?
My father's in it.
Ah,
I have to subsidize my elderly father.
but you must admit, that's good. At least you're in the property market, don't you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I just
You got
realized
garages for these cars, don't you?
Yeah. Yep. The building we live in has a whole underground garage.
So
the building I live in is basically like a hotel. Like even your dry cleaning, there's a bag, you hang it on the back of the door. There's pool, there's courtyard, there's, whatever you need.
So tell me this: you've got you're driving the Audi. Your wife's got the BMW. She wouldn't get an Audi.
She would have got. She almost got a Q5 like Diego has.
Yeah, they're a great car.
Yeah.
What happened?
I got into an argument with my Audi guy because I referred two people to him. One who bought a $130,000 RS6 and the other guy who bought a $95,000 RS5 because every time I get something, friends of mine always either have to outdo me or get something similar.
Yep.
And he wouldn't give me a damn deal on the Q5. So I told him to get fucked.
You were not going to refer anyone else to him?
No, hell no. Would you?
No, I would not tell him to get fucked. And then what happened?
Exactly. So then we went back to a BMW dealer, and that's when I yelled at him about the trying to sell her, the demo vehicle for the price of more than that model brand new would cost.
The M Sport is a much better car than the non-M.
No, it worked out.
And what did he say after you told him this? What did he say? He
tried to act like there's in this market, there's no difference than a car, than a demo versus a new car.
Super chat.
Bullshit, Arch. They're all conniving snakes. I don't trust any of them.
Paul Salesius, $20. Dear Arch, I need your advice. Would you trade 5172G? That's the manual wind chronograph, just like JJ's got.
Mm-hmm.
Plus a 116519. It's a white gold Daytona.
And a Tiffany Oyster?
And a Tiffany for a 5170p. Is it reasonable or am I delusional fantasist? Look, I got to be totally honest with you without looking at the numbers, okay? If you want to work the numbers out, all you need to do is go on Chrono.
Bears ruling no many times.
But the thing is,
what type of hot dogs were those? The raccoons don't even want to eat them. What were those, vegan dogs?
They're meat. They're pork and all kinds of pork chunks.
I got to be honest with you.
They'll be there in a minute. They just had to.
I would say, I don't think the 5170p is worth so much more. I'd rather have the 3 watches personally, okay? That's just me, because I don't really value platinum as being that special. Platinum is special, but I don't think the 5170, I got to be honest with you, I love the 5172G. I think that's an amazing watch. I think realistically, the money would be 5172 and the Daytona. Forget the Tiffany. Take that off the table. That's a lot of money. You're really paying high whack for a 5170p. That's crazy. I would just keep what you got. You know what? I don't think it's always a wise idea not to do trades and swaps with dealers.
And you got a more diversified collection, right?
It always ends badly. These dealers are not your friend. Remember that.
Hey, Arch, while we're waiting for Irix's raccoons, I put some links in the super chat. There's 2 Facebook links in the super chat. Those are the crazy raccoon guy that I know from Long Island.
Holy shit.
You got to share those 2 with the punters. He's a lunatic.
Oh, he's giving them pizza.
Yeah. Doesn't he remind you of Irix guy?
I'm just trying to see how I can share that. Full screen. I'll get that full.
This is when we need Timmy.
I don't want to dox anyone. That's all. No, that's okay. I
No,
can
you
share
can
that.
dox him. He doesn't care. That guy's whole goal in life is to get extra roles in movies.
Who's Jim?
That's the guy.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about doxing him.
Okay.
He'll take the Facebook followers.
Okay.
Wait, you gotta hide the. Yeah, there you go.
Here we go. Paul Silesius, $5. I agree, Arch. Just wanted to run it by you and the supporters of the channel. Yeah. I wouldn't do it, man. I think the watches. Look. I always find when you're doing deals with dealers.
Alex, you're gonna like this.
I'm watching.
Why isn't it?
Oh my gosh, he's got a ton of raccoons.
Oh, big old pizza, man. Oh.
They're on his deck.
This guy's a fucking lunatic.
Well,
yeah, no,
why is that? Why is he a
they'll ask
lunatic? Will they scratch
they'll
you or
ask
what? Will they
nicely.
hurt you or what?
Arch, the problem is the day you go on vacation, those things are coming in your house. Wait till you see how many show up.
They'll rip your screens down.
And the other link I showed you is there's even more of them. But it's not as cool as the pizza.
Now
How vicious are they, these animals?
Fight over it.
They growl at each other.
Now look at the other link I sent you while you have this window
vicious,
open.
Man. They're vicious animals.
Well, why do you say that, Mike?
Mike sounded like he fought one time. Mike, when you were under that bridge, did you have to fight one for?
I grew up on a chicken farm. They used to eat our chickens in the middle of the night. We had to go out and shoot them, and I had them eat.
Are you allowed to shoot raccoons?
Out in the country 30 years ago, yeah, you can shoot anything you want in your backyard out in the country.
Now you can't, can you?
Pretty much. Yeah, I had rabbits that they ripped right through rabbit cage, which is much stronger than chicken wire. Rabbit cages are.
Look at how many there are now.
Wow.
This is 2 years of doing that dumb shit.
That's amazing.
How many of those? What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's a super hot dog.
What are they eating?
I don't even know.
That's pet food. That's
yeah, I think he's figured
dog
out.
Cat
food.
biscuits.
There's a bunch of dog food out there.
Are they hungry
Oh
or
my
what?
God.
Yo, I would kill
They're
this
always
guy
hungry.
if
They will
he was
gorge
my
until
neighbor.
there's
I would kill him.
He built a staircase.
What were you going to do, Iris guy, if you got that many show up?
Well, I probably will. I mean, but see, I've got these things on my post.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've got these metal things where they can't climb up on my deck.
Arch, we're missing some super chats, I think.
How bad are they?
How bad are the raccoons? They're pretty cool.
Look at how many. There's got to be like 20 or 30 there.
He's got that many. I don't even
You
have
see how it all starts? Throwing them a slice of pizza. They're all nervous. Now look how. They're fucking brazen.
They're chowing down.
So if he wanted to touch him, what would they do to him?
Oh, they'd definitely bite you and scratch the shit out of you.
Here we go. Fellow riser, $5. Hey, Arch, hope you've been well. I want a JJ LeCoute or any proper dress watch to complement my 16570. Any suggestions on model, number, turning 26? You know what? I got to tell you, I reckon if you want a dress watch, I'd go reverso, 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 reverso. I reckon that is the best JJ LeCoute to go for, a reverso. Go for a reverso. What do you guys think?
I like it, but if you don't like rectangular, go with the master control like I got. Master control.
Master,
I like that
beautiful
advice.
master control.
Yeah, I like the master control.
Actually, mine was in the Eastern Promises movie. I don't know if y'all have seen that.
Bear, I think we got Paul's last super chat. Arch, Bear is saying we missed
Yeah, I think we got that one there. I agree,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to run it by you and support the channel. Yeah, Pavel, big money in 5 years, Pavel.
I'm going to start my grill and see if that attracts the raccoons. I'll be right back.
Telling you need pizza.
Yeah, I don't have that tonight.
So
Arch, I didn't realize. I apologize if that was traumatizing for you, seeing pepperoni pizza go to waste like that.
Yes.
Pizza crime. Hey, Archie, it's that special time of the day.
Hey, man, you go out and have a great ride on the bike. Get out there, man.
Yep,
Enjoy
I'm
it. Live.
I'm out for my nightly ride. So
Man.
you guys have a great night.
Mike, do you have a snake tramp stamp across your lower back?
No, I don't.
Tim was showing me a picture that was supposedly from your avatar that showed snake across the
There's
lower
another Mike the Snake that's claiming to be Mike the Snake, but
that also rides a Ducati. I seen him on a motorcycle.
It was. I don't think it was a Ducati, but it was some kind of motorcycle with a tramp stamp across his back, and he was a lot fatter than me. And yeah, there's another Mike the Snake just making.
Oh yeah, he was way too heavy. I never.
He was spoofing.
You go
on
enjoy it, Mikey. Just stick to the speed limits. Put your leathers on and just have fun, man.
Take care, Mikey.
Pictures,
I gotta tell you,
I
think
sometime.
this is one of the most beautiful rose gold dress watches. Look at this here. This is the pink gold manual wine reverso tribute calendar, reference 3912-420. 420 for all of you friendly wacky weed is out there. This is the one. It's expensive. Yeah, everything's expensive in life, but you know what? If you don't want to go, if you can't afford it, there's also the stainless steel this is manual wind tribute moon, reference 3958-420. And I reckon that is one of the most beautiful watches out there. I fucking love these.
I love that green one right there. That green reverso with the green band.
You reckon?
I think it's
so
really
just
cool.
Sort of interest there. Just checking this is the different. So that's a 3912-420. This is 3958-420. Tribute Moon, Reverso Tribute Moon. That's what I would be going for. I reckon that is fucking beautiful. That is fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
And don't measure the proportions of these like you would a traditional circular timepiece.
No, because it's completely different. It's completely.
Yeah. And you may not be able to wear it. I mean, a lot of people, including myself, can't wear a rectangular wristwatch.
Why, wrist too big, Irix?
I've got 7.5 inch, but it's just something about it. I think it's psychological. And that's why I went with the Master Control, because I bought for my AD in St. Thomas. And I was looking at both of them, and I wanted the Reverso, but I just couldn't pull it off.
I gotta say, these are fucking. I look at Reverso. There is some amazing bang per buck. The bang per buck.
Yeah, you know, Arch, on watches like this, the Big Pilot, and some other, I'm hoping that's really where the deals through this whole watch market falling are going to come. I got to imagine these on the secondary market are really going to be some bargains. Hoping that's where I could fill out my watch collection over the next year.
When I bought my JJ LeCoultre, when I bought it, I could have bought a Parmigiani for a very steep discount. And I don't know what y'all think about that brand. I didn't think too highly of it. But looking back, I could have gotten that for like $3,000. The Kalpa Parmigiani.
Yeah, but the thing is, look, let's just bring it up for you Americans. I want to bring it up for you Americans. We're proud to be an American. At least you know I'm free. Look at this. This is 13,000 new, right? So I reckon you got to buy this pre-owned. I don't know if I'd buy this new, but look, beautiful.
Wow, I love these dual dials.
Look at that's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And I tell you what else is.
And both dials are amazing too.
Yes. Having a look, they've actually dropped. See now, if you want bang per buck, look at this. That's one of those green ones.
Yeah, I like that green.
It's a weird green, isn't it? It's not
something very cool about it, though, in my opinion.
Because they had I like the burgundy.
It's like an emerald green.
The blue was probably my favorite. I love blue.
Yeah. Well, the blue's definitely the most versatile. That green will really pop, though.
So in Reversos itself there, I got to be totally honest with you. I think you got to go for the bigger. Okay, let's have a look.
Yeah.
You want to go for the bigger size, the grand Reverso. This is traditional. Duo, they're beautiful. Look at these here. Here we go.
Oh,
look,
wait. We see some movement on the Coon cam.
Oh, there he is in the corner. The Coon, the Raccoon. Here he comes. No shite.
See, I kept a sharp eye on that iris.
They got great smell, don't they? They can smell stuff.
Yeah. Now, see, he'll come, and then his friends will come because he's like that. This is a small one. I've got a really big one.
This is the scout. He goes out there to check.
So yeah, you're right. He's a scout, and then he'll grab one part of my wiener, and then this other one will come back and eat the rest of my wiener. So we'll see. Here he comes. See? Yep. You saw him jump behind the rock, and he's about to come up. Yeah, it's amazing how they communicate really well with one another. And I've got a shower drain that drains over there in that area. So there's a lot of water in that area. I think that's why they sleep over there.
Yes, they like water. That's correct. They do.
Yeah, because I've got a septic tank. I don't have a sewer.
No.
Let's see. Let's see here. I'm surprised he hadn't hopped back up yet. He was behind.
All right, maybe we go back to the Reversos. I'll keep an eye on the Coon cam.
Yeah, good Coon watching. I like that.
Here we go. Brown Shovel. What's more toxic, JLC, IREX channel, or Elite Luxury? That's not fair. I got to tell you guys, seriously, I reckon that I like that blue dial, but I reckon, look, that Tribute Moon, duo face moon, that's fucking, buy that on the pre-owned.
You get two faces out of it too.
Yes.
Geez,
they don't have many big size things, do they?
There used to be the grand ones, no?
Yeah. So this is the traditional. Is this the big size? They've shrunken their range a fair bit, haven't they?
Does appear that way.
Yeah. Oh, and you can buy these straps as well now. Look at that. That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Very cool. I thought it was genius the way they merchandise them on the store, where they have the head of the watch and it could slide in between all the straps lined up.
Very clever.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow, that's some beautiful ostrich leather.
Yeah, ostrich looks good.
Amazing, really, isn't it? Look at that.
Yeah.
Fuck, I might actually get one of these for my Reverso. Beautiful
don't you
stuff.
have wouldn't that match your interior?
There he is.
Right, I don't have the cognac interior.
Oh, you have
guys,
the black
I'm just going to take a quick toilet break. I will be right
full size that Raccoon.
Yeah, give us full size Raccoon.
Yes, full size Raccoons. Here we go, the Raccoons. I'll be back.
By the way, when you get back, Diego said he sent you some shots of his Reverso.
Speaking of toilet break, we got a trash panda eating a wiener. There we go.
Oh, did we freeze? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I installed an Amazon Eero mesh network, so I'm surprised it glitched on me. Look at him. He's sitting there. Oh, that was a piece where I put right in front of the camera.
Yep. Is that the big one now?
No, that's not the big one. The big one.
Oh, how did he disappear?
I guess it that's weird. I need to install another wireless router. It was the big one's about twice that size, no joke. I mean, I'm not pumping them up to be something.
No, I feel like we seen him the last time you were down there.
Yeah, he's a big raccoon. You know what I may do?
I've got my grill going out there, and
Oh wait.
Oh, here comes another one. He's bigger, but he's not the biggest. See, they come.
Is there anything left for him?
Well, I think there's, I broke my wiener into like 4 parts, and I think he's going to eat the tip of the wiener.
Oh wait,
there he is.
Like he got something.
He did. That's the tip of the wiener. I put it far away from the camera. So he eats with his hands. He's munching down. He's like, man, there's not enough.
I know.
Well,
it's
you know what?
Tease, right?
Well, see, I'm doing air fried French fries. I'm doing burgers, and I'm doing onions. So they'll have a little bit of scraps.
Oh, nice.
That wiener was just kind of like their hors d'oeuvres. They got.
Oh, gotcha. So basically, you'll cook for you and your family, and whatever's left, you just throw over the deck for them. I like it. I like it.
And you know what the good part about it is, like, a septic tank, if you don't know, I don't know if anybody on the show has a septic tank, but if you have a septic tank, it's every 3 to 5 years is recommended dumping. Here comes 2 of them. But if you don't put your food in your septic tank, your garbage disposal goes in your septic tank. If you just throw your scraps to your raccoons, then you don't have to dump your septic tank as frequently. So you save money. So actually, these raccoons are saving me money because they're eating my scraps. They're enjoying it. And I don't put as many solids in my septic tank.
Very nice. The Wizard invented septic tanks.
Yeah. He did. Wizard built a bunch of, here comes this raccoon. Look at him. He's like, hey, what's up? Yeah. Yeah. Where did you put my food, dude? He's walking around.
I wonder what they would do if you just dumped like a 5-pound bag of dog food right now.
Well, it's funny. I did. I went out and had Mexican. So I had some quesadillas and some tortillas.
They are eating good then, huh?
Yeah, those tortillas, you sprinkle a half bag of leftover tortillas out there from a Mexican restaurant, and they're in.
The salt probably drives them nuts too.
Yeah, and then they want to come back and drink, and I'm like, hey, that bar is not open for y'all. I got my bar. My bar is upstairs. It's protected. Look at him. He's sniffing. He's like, but see, he's irritated because he knows that, this is just the appetizer. This is just the. Yeah,
he's getting impatient.
Yeah, he said, I'm going to come
Holy
back.
Shit. What do you do when you go on holidays? Who's going to keep feeding them?
Well,
I've got staff that'll take care of them. They'll take care of the raccoons.
So what do the staff think of the raccoons?
I mean, everybody likes the raccoons. I mean, they're there. They're cool. They eat with their hands.
How many staff do you have?
Not enough. I mean, it's adequately maintained. I mean, I've got a branch that's fallen in the front of the camera right there. That's unacceptable. But yeah.
What do the staff do exactly? You've got staff. Hey, Timmy, how you going?
Hey, Arch, how are you doing?
Hey, we're okay. What's happening there?
Hey, no, it's pointing at me. Hey, cheers, Arch.
The signal's not so great, Timmy.
I just wanted to say I set up the show on I do after show. Drop the link if you can. If you can't, it's okay. I love you.
No worries. I'll drop the link for you, Timmy.
And Tim,
cool
and everybody,
you're a cool guy.
This isn't faring too well for the Tim Wright Late Show.
I am. I'm doing it after the show. Try. I might be home in time. You guys, how long is it going?
It's 9:15, Tim.
When
are you going to be home?
I don't think he's making it.
I'll be home in 45 minutes. 45 at 1.
Yeah. We might be ending a bit sooner than that, Timmy. That's all.
It's okay. Just set the link. It's all good.
We got Raccoon.
No worries. I'll drop the link for you.
Someone drunk as a skunk.
No worries,
wasted.
Timmy.
Absolutely.
By the way, guys, you never guess what I just got in here. I just got in something special to show you guys. This is Diego. He's watching. He sent me a photo of Diego's Reverso. What do you think of that?
Nice.
I love
like
Diego. I love Diego.
Yeah.
In the gateway.
See, that looks great on his wrists.
Yeah, it's perfectly sized.
That's a good watch, that, isn't it? Beautiful.
Yeah. Very
Beautiful.
classy.
I thought it was around his cock, but it's beautiful nonetheless. Hey guys, I'll see you on the episode. All right. Cheers,
Hey,
man.
no worries, man. I'll send you the links. That's
Roommate's
okay.
gonna beat him
Cheers,
senseless
man.
when he gets home.
Yeah,
Just to clarify,
Everything okay?
I don't.
Show was
I don't
okay.
feed
Today was okay.
raccoons onions.
Sorry?
You're doing great, Timmy.
What was that, RX guy?
I said I don't feed the onions to the raccoons. I eat all of those. Those are my burger toppers. I only throw them the scraps,
Yes.
but I don't feed them. Yeah, you're right. Onions can be toxic for dogs and raccoons.
Wow. Amazing. That's amazing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing stuff there.
What's up there, guys?
I got to tell you, it's some interesting pets to have. So how many? You got staff. He's got staff. He's got everything set in life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got staff. Seriously, can I ask you something?
What kind of staff, Irix?
Yeah, what sort of staff?
Like,
they
we're
ran the
talking
plantation.
landscapers,
They ran the
housemen,
plantation.
Well, you got to have. I mean, I don't have
sharecroppers.
because I cook myself, but you got to have people to take care of the grounds. You got to have people to take care of. I mean, just a bunch of stuff. I mean, I don't have a driver or anything. I mean, I'm not to that level, but I mean, I drive myself around in my Jetta. But I mean, you got to have the crew.
So do you do your own laundry? You or your wife do your own laundry?
I do my own, and I use generic store brand detergent.
Okay,
Why
so
do
you
you
don't
use
have
generic
a maid.
store brand detergent?
There's so many things you can throw money away if you buy like this premium stuff. I mean, there's certain things you want to go premium. I mean, a wristwatch, you don't want to buy the squally. Hey, there's another raccoon coming.
Yeah, I can see.
That's an armadillo. That's an armadillo or a possum.
Fuck me dead. That's an armadillo.
Oh
Fuck,
my
you got
God.
armadillos
No,
here?
that's a possum. That's
It's
a possum.
That's the possum. Hey, what's up, man? Sorry, the raccoons ate the wiener.
Yo, go throw something for the possum.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw a bunch. I've got a fox.
He looks like
also.
a rat. He looks like a giant rat, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Those fuckers are nasty, Arch.
Oh, they got sharp teeth, and
they're worse than the raccoons. I'd be more scared of
Oh.
the possum than the raccoons.
Yeah, don't
You
mess.
look, he's eating. He's having fun. Look, he's eating. Look, he's having fun.
Arch, when I was younger, those possums, they hang from a tree by their tail, and they
Yes.
ball like almost
Yes.
like a round ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was running through the woods. I think we were playing Manhunt or hide and seek or something when I was younger. And I literally banged into one. I didn't know what it was.
Yes.
And that fucker chased me for like a quarter mile. I was so scared.
Oh, you're joking.
No.
Yeah,
I have a
super
very
chat.
big phobia of possums after that.
Super chat.
Dirk Diggler, $2. Irex, have you ever had relations with your cousin?
No.
Irex is very wealthy. I got to be honest with you. I did a Zillow map to his house. You're looking at 2 million US macaroonies here.
That was
I
a few
believe
months ago.
What state are you in, Iris?
Georgia, in the southeastern part of the United States.
Yep.
Wow, he's wealthy. Neo, $10. AC3, close your eyes and imagine a world where for the next 23 years, every night, you and us continue to have these conversations every night for the next 23 years, every night. Interesting.
Let's think about how many shows that is. So we go.
That's okay. I enjoy these shows.
23,
You know,
23,
I honestly
65.
I honestly enjoy these shows. So can you tell me a nice part of Georgia? What's a nice part to find? I just want to find a place.
If you want a really good place, if you want to be in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, Helen, Georgia, Helen, Helen, Georgia is really nice.
I heard Savannah's beautiful.
Savannah is very nice, very coastal, great seafood.
Does it snow there?
Yes. Hey, there comes a raccoon. It seasonally it snows, not as much.
you know, when you get into northern Georgia, there's a considerable amount of snow. Savannah's more coastal.
So can you use a normal car there, or do you have to have a 4-wheel drive car?
Oh no, you in the mountains, anywhere in the mountains, even in the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee, you can use a regular car.
Okay.
It's not. I mean, the roads are well maintained, and it's nothing too crazy. He's sniffing. He's sniffing. Yeah, Athens. Somebody said Athens is way cooler. Yeah, Athens is a great place.
So Helen, Georgia, you're still looking at a lot of money for a place there, aren't you? They're not cheap.
No, it's, you know, it's everything's.
Is your area more expensive than Helen, where you are?
Oh yeah, it is. But I mean, it's.
How rich are you, Irix guy?
I'm broke as pocus, as you might say.
Why you say that? I think you're doing very well. Good on you. Well, we like winners on this channel.
Hey, look, there's a rack. The armadillo, the possum came out. He's got a bad leg. Look at him. That's bad.
Oh, he's got a bad leg.
Yeah, he's injured.
Oh.
Yeah. At least it was funny. The raccoon just kind of let him go about his way because, oh no, he fell down. That's horrible.
Would you put him out of his misery, or what do you reckon?
I usually don't shoot guns in my backyard, and I wouldn't hurt an animal. So, I mean,
no, but if he's in suffering, pain like that, what would you do?
If he was suffering, yeah, I would call animal control. I mean, if he can't get out of there, and he's suffering, I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, that's not cool. No, and I'm people are saying shoot him. No, I'm not going to do that. But if he doesn't make it, I would call animal control and let them take care of him.
And what do they do?
They would do whatever they feel is appropriate. But yeah, that's horrible. I didn't expect that.
Yeah. He's okay. Maybe he's just tired.
Well, he could be.
They're nocturnal. They're nocturnal, aren't they?
Yeah, they're nocturnal. And I mean, he could have a bum leg. I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, I could go out there and talk to him and ask, you know, how's it going? But I just don't know if that conversation would go that well. I mean, it's
Irix, it's Huff on Smash. What do you think of this? This is Middle America. What do you think? Is this where you want to be, or what? What do you think, Huff? Oh, you're on mute, Huff. Sorry.
Sorry. Parts of Long Island have plenty of possums and raccoons.
Here we
like
go.
This.
Doc BBC $2. Remember when I told you Irix had dollars and did this for fun?
Yeah,
yes.
I remember when Doc called that out very correctly.
Yeah.
He's an astute guy, that Doc.
Yeah, it's.
Is he injured? Do you think his legs messed up? Look, it's like, what happens if he's sick from all the crappy food Irix guys have been feeding him? That's why I get worried about feeding wildlife.
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about some of those wieners there. They weren't. Are they? I hope those are organic wieners. You know what I mean.
Oh, you know they're as cheap as they get.
You get that with Irix guy, don't you? You know.
He drinks natty lights.
Hey, man, let me ask you. Hey, sorry, rum talk.
Oh, he's
Mr.
really...
Possum, are you okay? I'm going to ask. I'm concerned. I don't want to intrude, but ArchieLuxury is here, and ArchieLuxury is the.
Oh, that thing's gonna fucking latch onto him.
Sir, are you okay?
Oh, look.
He's really not okay. That's not good.
So what are you going to do?
He's going back in.
Oh, look at his hips.
Well, I may have to call. I may have to call animal control. I mean, that's not fair to see any animal suffer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really not. So.
The Pine Barren. Oh, possums are wonderful for environment. Never harm them. On a scale of 1 to 10, how high is Huff?
I would say a 1.
Oh, you got the barbecue going. That looks beautiful. How did you get that fire going?
I got it going.
That's your electric. Shit. That's your electric starter, is it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta pull it out.
Oh, you better take it off. It looked like it could melt. It could melt. Take it out.
Oh,
it's
no,
gonna melt.
it's protected. The plastic piece is up here. The good part about electric starters is that you don't get any sort of charcoal or not charcoal, but you don't get any sort of lighter fluid type residue. And a lot of people use newspaper to start. Yes. The problem with that, you get the ink. You introduce the ink. This is very clean.
Says the guy drinking natural light and all the alcohol in the world.
You got to admit, he's living the lifestyle, isn't he? He's living the American dream, isn't he?
Remember when he was on the stream husking corn, Arch?
Oh, I still shuck my corn all the time, man.
Oh, yeah, shucking corn.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that cast iron grate.
So you work for yourself, don't you, Irix guy?
I do. I always have.
You've done fucking well, haven't you?
Not where I want to be, but at least I've got raccoons and possum.
You got a $2 million house.
Give or take.
Okay.
It's, it's all about the wristwatch.
It's beautiful. Look at that.
It's all about the wristwatch. And that's what the pontiff taught me.
You're supposed to soak those in water, the chicory stuff.
Yeah, I usually soak them, but tonight I'm just being lazy because I'm just grilling some.
Okay, so why don't you put them in water for a little bit? Just wash them.
No, I'm being lazy and just throw them in there. I'm not even gonna put them.
He's worried about the ink from the newspaper. He's just throwing them in there.
I'm just throwing it in there, not even soaking it, man. I'm gonna get my burgers put on there. I got some onions. I got some Vidalia onions from Georgia.
Irix, promise us you're gonna keep an eye out for that possum. I'm concerned.
No, I seriously am. I'm an animal guy, and I would never. I mean, I'm serious with that. I would never want to see an animal suffer. And I
want to quote Robert Wolfstadol in the chat saying, "Don't call animal control. They may put him down unnecessarily out of convenience and established policy. Find a local humane animal rescue shelter instead."
Well, you know what? That's the best advice, and I will follow your guidance there, and I appreciate that because that's, I mean, I would never shoot an animal.
Dirk Diggler, $2. Irix, can you please say shake and bake, baby?
Shake and bake, baby. Shake and bake.
So your family's home tonight. Where are they?
Yeah, they're in. Actually, daughter's in bed, and she goes to bed early, so I'm doing my grilling.
What time is it now in America? What time is it?
Georgia right now it is 9:30 p.m.
Yeah. And it's still sunlight outside there?
Yeah, it is.
You're joking, aren't you?
Wow, that's interesting because in New York we're in the same time zone, but it's pitch black out here.
Holy, you're not far from New York either, Hoff.
No, I'm in New York.
No, I mean Georgia's not far.
Oh, it's
from
completely
New York.
south. No, it's very far. It's like 1,000 miles.
That's not far, is it?
I mean, it's a day's worth of driving, 24 hours worth.
Can you go to New York through Toronto?
No.
They won't let you do that.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
Where Georgia is,
I'll get my burgers. I'll be back.
It's quickest as the crow flies to go through Canada to go to
No. Georgia is just north of Florida.
Okay.
So that's all the way south in the eastern coast.
Sorry, I was thinking of Michigan. Sorry, I was thinking, wrong mental. I was thinking of Michigan. Remember we had our friend from Michigan. Michigan,
yes.
You can go. Sorry. So to go from Michigan to New York, you can go through Toronto.
Yes, probably so.
Is there border checks?
Oh, definitely.
Definitely. Why?
Definitely.
Oh, fuck.
And they're definitely running your full criminal history.
Oh, shit.
Seeing DP in the chat, Georgia's close to the Central Standard Border Time Zone, further west in New York.
Guys, I might wrap this baby up. It's been a great show. I've really enjoyed the animals. It's been really fun. We had the dog trainer. We had heaps of talk. It was a really good show.
He was on fire, the dog trainer. think he had a little more than 1 or 2 cordials before he joined, but
Huff, whilst you're on here, let me ask you a few things. You're a bit of a car man.
Well,
would you get a Beamer yourself?
Yeah, I was thinking maybe after this. You know what's funny, Archie? You were talking about the Gallardo before, right? You know why I got an S6? Because when I was younger, they actually had the Gallardo engine in the Audi S6. There was a generation of the S6 where they used the V10
or the V8.
No, the V10. It was a V10 from a Gallardo engine, and a friend of mine had it, and I drove in it, and it was just so loud, obnoxious, but like looked so low key that you'd look like any kind of sleeper car at a light, and then some jerk off would come next to you trying to rev the engine.
I love these Ferraris, Lamborghinis, and that, but the older I get, I like a more conventional sedan. A lot of these sports
I like
cars
comfort.
are very low. Like say I was like RX guy rich, right? See, I don't even think I'd want, mind you, Pine Barren. I'd love a Daytona. A Daytona would fucking be amazing, but
not for an everyday driving car. Like
no. What I'm thinking is, I think honestly, like even a Bentley. Say you got a Bentley, right? I don't know if you really want that expense. You know, like I mean, so many cylinders. Like how I think as an everyday car, a 5 Series would be the max you'd really want.
Probably so.
If it gets too big, it's like a big limousine. They're not really that fun to drive.
Listen, I'll say in my car, right, which is it has an electric twin turbo. I can get, if it's in comfort mode, about 25 miles to a gallon highway. So for a car that's 450 horsepower,
miles a gallon.
Yeah, highway.
Convert that per liter. I'm going to convert that. Oh, 10 liters, 10 kilometers per liter, 25 miles. You get 25 miles per gallon. Is that right?
Yeah, that's highway, and I'd say about
10
18
kilometers per liter. Well, I get 5.8 in the BMW. Okay.
No, that's what I'm saying. The car's really good on gas.
It's only a 4-cylinder, but you know that's the reason.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing is, my BMW is almost as efficient. Actually, it's actually more efficient on the highway than the Honda Civic.
Do you keep the start to stop off, or you leave it on?
I hate that. I turn that off.
My wife, actually, when she gets her 3 Series, she tells them to pull the fuse or she's not picking up the car, and they can do that at the dealership. By the way, link for Sirocco if there's still time to drop it. A few people.
Sure, for Sirocco, we'd love to have Sirocco on. Sirocco's cool.
Yeah.
We love Sirocco. Sirocco's always welcome on. I got to what do you think of the scrapbook idea where I keep every receipt?
I like it, Archie. I think you could monetize that if you scan them in, especially your watch ones.
Ronnie Paul actually said I made a mistake. I didn't get the piece of paper from when I picked up the car.
Oh, that you like signed all the paperwork with?
No. When it said welcome, Paul and Hiromi, on your congratulations, I didn't get that piece of paper.
And no one knows about that. That can be your little
Hey,
secret.
Sirocco, how are you? You on a boat, I hope, aren't you?
I'm on a boat, yeah. Hang on. My fucking AirPods aren't connecting again.
That's
so I'll
okay.
have to
We
just
can
do
hear
it this
you.
way.
We can hear you.
I'm on a boat, but have a browse.
Not your boat. What?
Yeah, I'm on my boat.
But you're in a dry dock.
I'm in a dry dock.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
How is your boat looking? Let's get what's happening to your. Give us a look at your boat. I want to see.
Just walking down the stairs.
Holy fuck. Barnacles 101. Ooh.
Barnacles 101.
It's nice and clean.
This young man's doing all my work for me.
That's a staff, Arch.
That's they've done all the work. That was dirty, but that's all perfect now.
That's all perfect now.
They put anti-fouling on. Is that what they're doing now?
That's what they're doing now.
Gee, the hole looks very nice. There's no scratches or dings in it.
There's a few little knocks, and I haven't had time to get them done. But
expensive to get it done.
$800 just for the paint.
Yeah.
I've had these drives worked on yesterday. I've come back.
Yeah.
Those little orange dots. I don't know if you can see that orange dot there.
Yeah.
Those are my underwater lights.
Okay.
So these drives came off yesterday and they've been serviced and fucked around, and they've got to come back tomorrow, finish them off.
Ron the Shrink, $2. He's on a boat. We get it. No, Ron, this is fucking cool. I love this shit.
Yeah. I'll take
Timmy's here.
you
Hey,
over
Timmy.
to the water.
Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going?
How
Timmy,
are you?
you're
You're
in
nearly
an Uber?
home, Timmy.
No, I'm on the way home.
Okay.
How's everybody doing?
You're in an Uber or you're walking?
No. I'm in the Uber. I have been Ubered home. Can you believe it? The community.
Who funded
after
that?
Timmy. Humble Pine, the man, the legend.
Very nice.
So you're
It
allowed to
is.
stay on your boat when it's in dry dock, Sirocco?
Yeah. Someone actually offered me a house, but I just said, no, it's easier to stay here.
You got all
I've
your
been
stuff
fucking
here.
around. I got all my stuff here, and I got.
So how much does it cost to take it out of the water? It's $800, you said.
No, that's just for the paint.
Now, how much is it to take it out of the water?
Well, I came out on Monday, and I'm going back in on Friday. That's probably a $1,500 exercise.
Ron the Shrink, $2. Sirocco is iceberg in the path of SS Entertainment.
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
Hey, we've moved from raccoons to a fucking little marina tour. I mean,
I wanted to ask you something. I actually love this. Very quickly, Sirocco, whilst I got you on, Green Room saying I should give him the dungeon. What do you think of that idea?
It's a great idea.
You don't do anything for free, Archie. Come on.
That's what I thought. That's the way I think about it.
Yeah, but
Not for
Sirocco,
normal people.
What do you think about my idea that he could hand it over and keep a percentage and then get the dividends as Green Room revs it back up?
Yeah, that could work. I just haven't had time to do anything.
What would you do if you were me? I think it's best to give nothing away.
I wouldn't give anything away.
Yeah,
I think maybe give it, maybe sell it at a discount, but as Hoff said, maybe a bit of profit sharing, so you still get a 50%
Because the problem is you go into these arrangements, they do it for a month or two, then they fuck off. They're not interested anymore, and they still own a big percentage of it. They've done nothing. You know what I mean?
That's what happens.
That's why you do the earnout or like the leverage buyout we were discussing.
I remember I had this idiot who helped me years ago. He said, "Oh, let's get a Facebook group." I said, "I don't want to do it." He goes, "Oh, I'll do it." He did it for 6 months. Then three months, got sand in his vagina, fucked off, and I'm left keeping his promises. You know what I mean?
Yep. No, I get that. It's like that other idiot who said he'd run the channel and hadn't done fuck all for about a month. What's his name? I don't remember. What's his name? Anyone remind me of that bloke's name?
Which
Dodger.
Badger.
No, not Badger, Dodger, Badger. No, the other one.
Jamie Opulence. Jamie
No,
Opulence.
No, the other guy. Fuck me dead.
I can't remember.
Talking about me.
Oh, Sirocco.
Yeah.
Pavel, $10. We need a grand total dollars on his entire endeavor, Sirocco. We need a grand total dollar figure on his entire endeavor, Sirocco.
Oh, for the work I'm doing now,
5,000.
I reckon about $8,000 Aussie.
Fuck!
Yeah. By the time I go back in, the motors, I've had to pay mechanics travel time, 3-hour fucking driving here and driving back.
What's wrong with the motors? You got Volvo.
It was just routine maintenance. You got to do them.
Ron the Shrink, $2. He's getting boat painted, literally paint drying.
It is literally paint drying. Yeah.
Can we see your car here? Is your car in the car park here?
Yeah. I'll wonder. I'm in.
I thought you said you had your car in the garage, Sirocco.
Why would he need a car if he got a boat? It makes no sense.
Is this the white Commodore? It looks beautiful.
Yeah.
He needs a garage.
Sports car,
you
right?
know that? Yeah, it's
You reckon he needs a garage? Is that his car?
No, it's this one here.
No.
Fuck,
No
I
way.
like it, man.
Oh, I like
Ooh,
this.
I like the calipers.
Wow.
SS.
It's beautiful.
Do you miss it, Sirocco? He's quite a wealthy man too.
I heard Sirocco was a wealthy man. You muted Sirocco.
CB, $5. Sorry for earlier, but I can't stand the lion tamer's degenerate joke, so I politely leaves. No hard feelings. No, that's okay.
All good,
Sirocco,
CB.
what a beautiful car you've got there. Why isn't it in the fucking garage? Yep. He doesn't want to
This is not
answer the
Sirocco.
tough questions. He doesn't want to answer the tough questions. See, I asked him, why
knows
isn't
when
it
to
in the
cut bait.
fucking garage? Yeah. Timmy, you're nearly home. Maybe you just need to sleep, Timmy.
Timmy, I don't think you're gonna make it tonight.
No, I'll make it. I'll make it. Don't worry about it.
Archie, you know, the other night
I'm
on
gonna-
Sunday night when I was on here,
Yeah.
Timmy threw a temper tantrum that I took 5 minutes before I went over on his stream. I rewatched it back. He was all bent out of shape.
Fuck. Ron the Shrink,
What are you talking
$2.
about?
I heard
Can
you
I
yelling
borrow
about me.
some skin from Sirocco? I need a new wallet. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Sirocco's a lovely
Nasty
guy. I tell you what,
vicious.
Huff, do you reckon that's a lifestyle? Nice car, nice boat. Is
Oh
that,
yeah.
What do you fucking think?
I mean, that's the
man?
Jimmy Buffett dream, right? No,
What
Jimmy
happened to
Buffett
Jimmy
is
Buffett?
Nice skin.
Yeah, I know. It was that singer.
Margaritaville guy.
Yeah.
What happened to Jimmy Buffett?
I've seen him. I run into him several times. He plays in Gulf Shores, Alabama. Actually, when they had the BP oil spill, I went to his concert. It was a free concert for the BP oil spill.
Yeah, Margaritaville. That's right.
Yeah.
And come Monday.
Yeah,
That's
a
the one.
cheeseburger in paradise.
Mm-hmm.
You like that one?
Coral Reefers.
Who can't like a cheeseburger in paradise?
What's a cheeseburger in paradise?
That's one of his hit songs. You got to listen to it.
He's a good guy. I mean, he's just a normal guy. I hang out with him a lot.
He's a 70s singer, isn't he, Jimmy Buffett?
Yeah, he's in his late 70s.
75. I'm looking
Yeah,
at it right now. Born in 46.
But he'll show up in flip flops, a t-shirt. You know, he's just a normal dude. I mean, he's not. When you meet him and you hang out with him, he's not. You know, he's not a celebrity. I mean, he's just a nice guy.
I love those bands called the Coral Reefer Band.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's Jimmy Buffett and the Coral Reefers.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, man. You got to remember this. That's incredible.
Yeah, he promotes island escapism, like that Forever on Vacation. You know those Tommy Bahama shirts? And, like, you know, he would love... I bet you his feet look like Irix guys, where you just see that tan thong imprint.
He's actually in the U.S. Virgin Islands when I'm down there a lot. He opened a Margaritaville on the east end of St. Thomas in the United States Virgin Islands. So he's down there quite a bit, and I hang out with him a little bit.
Tim on the BQE.
What's he doing? Is he in a taxi?
Yeah, he's on his way home.
Wow.
In an Uber. On Humble Pine's Uber account. I tell you what, Arch, these fucking Uber drivers this time of night, they are definitely putting your life at risk. They'll be flying you, to get you home as quick as possible and pick up the next fare.
Yeah, they're trying to make their money. You're right. Yep.
Well, that's the capitalism for you, isn't it?
Yep.
You know what I mean? What can you say there? It's just, it's life.
You like that?
That's life. That's the way it goes, man.
Timmy, you're on the BQE? All right. Well, we made it to 9:45.
Hey, yeah, I might wrap this baby up there.
I think Tim's trying to get us to hang on so you can send the viewers over to his stream. That's why he's racing home.
Okay. MX5NC for $3. A Pirate Look at 40 is a great song. A Pirate Look at 40.
And see, we got a lot of Buffett fans in the house.
Yeah. Buffet. It's I gotta tell you guys, seriously, it's an interesting thing. It's a very interesting thing. A lot of these places are pretty damn interesting.
Oh, Pine Baron super chat.
Pine Baron, here we go. We love the Pine Baron. $5. Irex, I read that opossum have bone degeneration, makes them walk funny. Need cat chow and yogurt to fix.
Hey, that's a good
Please
suggestion.
consider.
I'll definitely do that. I'll
have bone degeneration. What is that? Interesting.
So maybe the
I got to tell you, I got to get that Pine Baron on there. He's got some Ferraris. You know,
yeah, he was awesome when he joined from the garage.
What did you think? Tell me this. What did you think of the Ferraris? The Ferraris. What did you think? Are you a Ferrari man?
I'm going to pick up a Ferrari in Argentina.
So I have a friend who's heavy into the Ferraris, and what I love about the Ferrari game, obviously, I don't have the bread to own one, but you have to buy the first one used, right?
Yeah.
And basically you get it over time, and then eventually you get the opportunity to get newer ones, and as you go up the food chain, you can basically start driving them for free, because you'll drive them for 6 months, and then someone at the dealership will buy it, and you just hand them back in, and they'll give you another one. But 2 people I know that are heavy into Ferraris and have owned several Ferraris, it's almost like they drive them for free, but they've been through 4 or 5 Ferraris at this point.
Tell me this: what sort of Ferrari would you start with? What's the start of Ferrari? What are you talking about?
California.
Yeah, probably so.
California. See, in my country, Californias are so expensive. In America, you can get a California for $80,000, can't you, Hoff?
I think that's all you'll be able to get. Actually, the Portofino M's the new.
Well, that's the replacement. The Portofino took over from the California. It's the same car. It's just the newer version. But the California, remember, what's his name? You know, the big guy, Federico.
Yes.
He reckons it was a fucking nightmare to have.
Oh, really?
Like expensive.
So did he buy it pre-owned?
Yes, of course. He
actually. That's the problem.
There's hang on. There's a channel called Normal Guy Supercar. I watch him, and Fed wrote into him and asked for advice. And the funny thing is, he took it for a PPI, and the dealer, Ferrari of Miami, said it needed $80,000 worth of work, more than the car was worth. But they're really, really fussy when they do the PPI. It's ridiculous. It didn't need all this shit.
Yeah, I think you got to be careful with that type of stuff. You want to.
Would you buy? How would you buy one? Would you buy one from a private, or you'd buy one with a Ferrari warranty in that?
To me, if you're going to own something like that, you got to get it from the dealership. I'm not mechanically inclined. Like, I could do basic maintenance, but I'm not going to be like Pine Baron's a great example of someone who can collect those things. He had lifts in his garage, right? Like, it's clear he enjoys doing the work. He knows how to work on them. From what I understand, if you know how to work on them, Ferraris are one of the easier supercars to work on.
Is that a dream for you to get a Ferrari, or what? What do you think of that?
Yeah. I don't know if this is a personality trait, but most of my aspirations are, not that I'm saying Ferrari's unattainable, but it's just, I don't know. I like to set
well, put it this way: you could buy one for $80,000. Your car you bought is probably more expensive than a cheapest Ferrari.
Well, what I was going to say is, like, I wanted an S6, so I got a new S6 when I had the opportunity. See, Arch, normally pre-pandemic, I wasn't able to drive cars really, because I was constantly living in the city, commuting to work. Like, I spent majority of my time on mass transit. I didn't drive a car for probably almost 6-7 years, where I had to start my insurance over again as almost a brand new driver because I didn't have insurance for that long on a car. And that's a note to anyone: if you move to the city or whatever, have your parents or anyone keep you as a driver on their insurance, because then you'll have active insurance. If you go without having any insurance for several years in a row, they'll really fight you when you go back.
That's a great tip.
Would you ever get an Audi R8?
If I could fit in one comfortably, that's the problem.
Like
with
they're a
a
supercar, aren't they? They're a supercar.
Absolutely, yeah, yep.
Well, what do you think?
I would say I would go. I don't know. It's a tough one. I think I would go at 911 or something like that.
Is a 911, is that a supercar or not? What is that? What
No.
is that in the same league, or how do you feel
it's
about
the supercar you drive when you don't want to tell people that you think you got money and you don't. That's the problem with Lamborghini and Ferrari. You drive that, you're making a statement. 911 is the best supercar, but it's not.
Tell me this.
Ferrari's very low key.
Instead of getting a 911, would you get a Boxster or a Cayman GT4?
No, I would never. If I was going to get a Porsche, it would either be like a Cayenne SUV or a 911.
What's wrong with the Cayman?
Hairdresser car.
Why do you say that? What's wrong with being a hairdresser car?
It's just I don't know. If you're going to get to me, like when I think Porsche, it's 911.
You're right. That is the.
I'm giving Cayman or a Cayenne.
How much is a 911? They're expensive now. They're so dear.
Over 100K US, and it can go way up from that.
Would you ever get one? You seem to be really knowledgeable, RX guy, on Porsches. Is that a dream for you to have a Porsche?
I mean, I have enough problems with Volkswagen. I have enough problems with Audi, and I don't really want to have the same problems with the Porsche. They've got a lot of electronics issues, unfortunately. But I will say my 2022 Jetta has not had an electronics issue yet, but it's not a treat.
It's brand new.
Yeah, it is, but it's not, there's nothing great about it. I mean, I've got wireless Apple CarPlay, but I have, as performance perspective, it's horrible. It's all right. I mean, it gets me where I need to go among clients, but it doesn't make a statement. It doesn't make me feel good. But at least the electronics.
Why didn't you get an A4? I don't understand that. Instead of getting a Jetta.
I've had A8, A4, A3. I haven't had the R8 yet.
Why didn't you get an A4? Wouldn't that make you feel happy?
Yeah, I had one for well over a year, but it made me feel happy until the electronic system broke. And then
what year was that, Iris?
It was a 2020. And I think the 2020 Audi A4 maybe.
Isn't that covered by warranty?
Yeah, but my dealership, and I won't mention where it is, but allegedly they had about 175 Audis in queue for the same MMI repair. Basically what I did, and you can check out my videos on my channel, Audi SOS repair, I disabled the SOS in my 2020 Audi A4 because every few seconds I was driving, it would chirp, it would beep, it would, distract me and make me want to wreck. And they didn't have a replacement part. And it was going to be, undetermined amount of months to get it. So I said, hell with that. Yeah. I said, this thing right now, I can sell used more than I paid for it new about a year and a half prior. So I got rid of it, and I'm driving a Volkswagen Jetta.
Nice.
I mean, it's a temporary vehicle. I think the next vehicle is going to be, I think I'm going to go with the BMW 2 Series without.
How did you sell it with that fault part, if it had that fault?
What was that now?
How did you sell the car without the person realizing the fault was there?
No, I didn't. I mean, it was perfectly communicated. This is the fault. There's a part due. Are you still interested? I mean, there was no tomfoolery on that. It wasn't like I tried to do it under the table. But I mean, how
much did you pay for your A4?
I never discussed numbers, but I'm an extreme haggler. I got a steal of a deal back in 2020 when I bought it. And when I sold it, I made a profit. So, you can't, well, you could, but you shouldn't probably pass up that opportunity. And yeah, I'm in a Jetta right now. Who cares, dude? It's not about the car. It's about the wristwatch.
How much was the Jetta?
Oh, dude, that thing was cheap. It was like I think I got it for 21. I got the loaded one. You can.
I had a Jetta VR6. I had one of the first VR6s. Remember when Jettas came with the 6-cylinder? That was a big deal.
Yeah, they're I mean, they're good cars. I mean, they don't thrill when you're in the driver's seat, but I mean, they're not bad.
They're fun to drive, though. I had a stick shift. It was fun.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's not like, hey, dude, I'm cool. I got a Jetta.
No, definitely not.
A4 is about, they started in the high 30s, don't they?
I think they start in the 40s now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They're trying to move that up market. Now they have the A3s.
Yeah, A3s are going to start maybe in the high 30s.
Yeah.
You know what's really pissed me off? I don't know if you've seen this, Hoff. You know, your girlfriend.
By the way, I like a Panamera too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A 4-door Porsche, even though I know my distinct would be highly upset with me.
Hey, Tim, any ETA on home?
Well, look, I'm going to be home in about half hour, maybe less. Maybe
half hour?
20 minutes. But look, if you need to end the live stream, I'm going to just, I guess I'm going to take it. I'm going to start the live stream from the car.
Okay, no worries there. I'll send the traffic over. No worries. I got to tell you, Huff, I got to tell you, I'll just mute that, Tim. It's just a bit of feedback there. I got to tell you, Huff, you know, with your girlfriend, that's your wife. That's right, that's your wife,
yes,
isn't it?
Correct.
Her 3 Series. I don't know if you've seen the new LCI. BMW does a life cycle update.
Yep.
I don't know if you've seen what they did to her 3 Series in the LCI.
Yeah, they put a giant screen in there and took all the buttons, right?
They took the fucking... I love my buttons. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think?
You know what's funny, Arch? They basically turned her car into like what I deal with in my car now. There's literally things like putting on the heated steering wheel. I don't know how to do it. I have to basically say, hey, Audi. And if in the car, if you say, hey, Audi, it's like a Siri type thing. Yeah. You could say, hey, Audi, turn on heated steering wheels. And that's basically how I have to do it.
You know, you can change that keyword to anything you want.
Oh, probably so.
Which Audi you drive?
I have the 2021 S6.
Oh, nice. Very
good. Here we go. We got MX-5 NC, $8. Arch, I'm picking up a new Mazda 3 sedan next month. It's no Porsche, but I'm looking forward to it. I actually like the Mazda. I love the
styling on the Mazda. I think they really do have some of the best current designs.
Honda, just very quickly, SR Bell 67 AC. Would you unshove free Goebbels for 20? No, I don't want to get involved with pets.
It's 20K. It's 20K.
No pets. I got to tell you, on these Mazdas here, you know what? Honda in my country, guess what they've done? They've only got one model of Civic. It's $47,200. That's it. One model. Fucking stupidity. The Corolla is very boring. I reckon the Mazda 3 would be the small Japanese reliable car I would buy. In fact, I'd even say that's better than buying a 1 Series BMW.
Do they even
without question.
Do they sell the 1 in Australia now?
They got a 1 and a 2. We got a 2 Series. It's now the 2 Series. The 2 Series.
Yeah.
But I got to say this to you. If I was buying a 2 Series, because they're a front-wheel drive car, you're better off to go Japanese. It's only when you go rear-wheel drive, you go Mercedes or BMW. Audi's always been front-wheel drive, so it's a different...
Unless you go Quattro.
Yeah, Audi's Quattro is actually a pretty good system because they kind of were the first.
21s on my car. I have 21-inch rims with 35 Series profile.
Mm-hmm.
It's super low. Pirelli P0 summertime performance tires, and I have no problem in the snow. I've driven it in inches of snow with no problem whatsoever.
SR Bell $672. We did that one, and we got Pavel $5. Does Hoff garage he garages both his cars? I confirm that. Otherwise, he wouldn't be on the stream.
Arch, by the way, speaking of BMWs, when I got that VR6 Jetta. There was a BMW I was actually looking at the time, which I don't know. It was the lowest model BMW. It was called the 318 Ti. Did they have that by you?
Yes,
I remember that in the United States.
It was the biggest
Just
shit
1 minute.
box.
It was the two-door. It was, well, that's a hairdresser. It's kind of, look, it was BMW's
Breitling Colt of.
It was their compact.
Yes. It was a hatchback. Yeah.
$2 AC. Would you unshove one Raccoon for 20,000? Ooh, not Raccoons. They're vicious. Let me say this to you. You know the 318 Ti.
The Z3 is a hairdresser car, not the 318.
That was when BMW came into the they were still rear-wheel drive. They came out on the E36. You know that model that came out on the E36 platform. This was in the 90s, late 90s.
Yeah.
And they were kind of good as a girl's car. They were kind of a smallish BMW.
Yeah,
they used the suspension from an E30. Did you know that? They used the suspension from an E30 at the back. Because they were a bit of a kind of a cheaper E36.
So you do know that car?
Yeah. We had that. Wow. And the funny thing is, in the F30 that was out, that's the model before your wife's one. They had a 318i. That was actually a 3-cylinder 3 Series. Did you know that?
No.
It was a 1.5. Oh, you never got it for America. Sorry, you didn't get it in America. But they had a 318i, which actually had the same engine in the Mini Coopers.
Interesting.
It was a turbo 1.5, 3-cylinder motor.
I had a Mini Cooper in St. Bart's when I was down there in the French West Indies. It wasn't a bad car.
Yeah, I think the long term, they use a lot of plastics and shit in them. They kind of...
It was cheap on the interior. I mean, the handling and all of that. I mean, it was
amazing.
BMW-esque.
Yes. Yeah. No, you're right there. You're right there. It's interesting. Guys, I'm going to wrap this up. It's been a great show. Irix Guy, thank you for coming.
Excellent show.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. And guys, we'll be back.
I knew Tim was leaving you high and dry today, so I had to make sure I was around to rescue you.
Hey, that's okay, man. So cool. Thank you so much.
Hey, Tim, great.
Thanks for coming on, Hoff. That was a great show.
My pleasure, Arch. You know I'm always here for you.
Man, I got to tell you, I don't even think I really want a supercar anymore. They're too fucking low. I want a bit of comfort. You know what I mean? I honestly...
Without question. That's why I like the high-powered sedans.
Would you ever go for a coupe? I love coupes, but they're a bitch.
Yeah. And they just don't fit right in a coupe. You know what my next aspiration would be? An M5.
M5?
Yeah.
What about an
M5
M3?
or an S8?
I think an M3 would be better size, but...
Nah, I like a bigger car. By the way, hang on after I'll show you something cool.
1 minute there. Okay, we're off the air. There we go. Oh, we're almost off. There we go. We're off.
Hold on, I'm waiting
still on.
I'm waiting to see broadcast.